exactly what happened the first time around for them.
What is going on? This game is so scrappy. They're gonna get about 2/3 of the way through this point before we get another fight. And they still have another 3 ultimates for this
they kill Pablo!
Pablo!
He goes down. They're able to stagger him so hard, but they stepped off of it for a while. Storm just goes down for free. What is happening? The moon haunts you as 1-4 kills.
It's 4-5. Oh my god.
Khonshu rises. Oh my god, Surreal. They push it all the way through the second point.
Like
They need to use this.
Might be over.
Oh no. They need to use the ults now.
They have the combo. They can still win this fight. It just takes one good Groot ultimate.
And unfortunately the Groot didn't hit too much, but don't get off the point. Don't C9 it. Don't C9. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no, this is so rough. They're staying on it.
The rest of the team can come back. Snuggles is back.
Are they going to be... oh no, Sue goes down. They do have Jeff, who's going to be back up, and this is going to be so much healing if they're able to do it properly. But unfortunately, Groot will go down. But I think this is
gone.
That is going to be it. But still, what a push!
Through point 2 is insane amount of work for a minute. Base is pulling out the hero Rolodex. They were playing Captain America first, then they were on the Mantis, and then they were on Jeff for OT, and now they're on Loki. What can't they do? If they perform on this, it's unquestionable that they are one of the standout players for this set.
Yeah, I want to see it. I really want to see them go crazy here. 3.5 minutes, though, is what they have to work with here. Oh, my goodness. Well, let's see now how they are going to hold this. They're giving up a little bit of space, which is understandable. That VRB, they're going to have to replace that, as you just saw. Storm not dying just yet. They're trying
to come down to that first point and... Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is...
Sue who almost died?
Yeah, no. Oh god, that was so close there. Punisher could be off the turret. Taking a little bit longer for them to get through this choke. This Loki putting in so much work, though. Absolutely love this pick. This is going great. Snuggles actually able to find a pick. There we go. Now they're going to be walking with it.
They have to back up. Mojangles has to back. That was their only thing. They can't give ult charge for free.
Yeah, no, they can't do it just yet.
Checkmate dies.
Yeah. Yeah, checkmate. Yeah. Are they going to be able to get it in is the question. Punisher will end up going down, but they need to refocus on the point. You need to throw it out if they're going to be able to. Health pack right there. They will be revving it at 2 seconds on the Ankh is what I know they're waiting for. And now here we go. I'm waiting for the moon haunts you. There it is. Who are we going to see die from it? Snuggles takes down aim assist Aaron. And there is the Invisible Woman ult as well coming out. Wonderful copy from the Loki. There's the ult from the Psylocke as well. It's going to be able to take out some clones. Does end up kills. Right before she gets her ult. But here we go. Checkmate does have that Storm ult. Is it going to be able to kill anything? No. What are they looking for here? Very good lamp. Checkmate does go down. Are they going to be able to kill anything with this, though? Loki maybe looking for anything. Magneto in the air. Waiting for the dunk. What are we going to see? Does end up taking down Groot. Space Turtle as well as going down. Monstro comes out. The whale does find nothing, and they take the first point. 70 seconds left on the clock, Surreal.
I didn't even realize they stood off the point. Oh my god, we have a match on our hands.
Oh, this Moon Knight, yeah, they're going to have it so soon. 80%, we just saw it at 60%. It's already at 80, 84, 85. Here we go. They're going to keep building it up. This Punisher just going to be walking for it. Yeah, I was going to say they're going to be walking it down, but just one good combo in a moment is going to be enough. One good combo is all they need, but Snuggles dies! No, that is so unfortunate. Up top, he was looking for anything. They might have to Groot ult early. David going down as well. Checkmate goes down. Oh, no.
I think that's first point.
No, they have to save these ults. I don't know about this.
I don't know about these.
They needed to save them. I think they all just had to get back together. Oh, Sean is able to get one. Green comes out with one as well. That's a few members of the defense going down. They just have to back up if they're able to get the combo. Moon Knight and Groot, come on. I want to see it. They can win with it.
One more fight in them.
One chance. One chance, Surreal.
They have 3 ultimates.
No. Oh.
Mojangles has nothing.
Snuggles.
Snuggles.
No. No, man, come on. That is not the time you want to be going down at all. They need to get in there right now. They're going to have to stall for Snuggles. Loki able to copy to get that Sue all day. Don't touch. No.
Mojangles.
Oh, so unfortunate. I just want to see Space do more for the more on the Wolverine. Checkmate, of course, their Storm got banned, which they were on most of last game, if not all game, I believe. Now they're going to be playing the Rocket Bucky team up as well there on the defense. Oh yeah, we have a game on our hands with, you know, Militia. I'm going to see how far they take it. But here we go. Let's see. Oh, Wolverine not able to right-click in it. There he goes, all the way up. We see him in the sky. That is a great pick there onto Leo. Beautiful. And now here we go. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to push this through. The clock is going to start ticking for Militia. What are they going to do here? Oh, hold on. Wait, Space Turtle actually goes down. David actually gets 2 refrags on Mantis and Punisher, though. Massive, massive. Holy Lord. Oh, there's the infinite ammo. Here we go. That strange shield means nothing to him. There we go. Armed and dangerous. They end up taking down Leo, but will get revived with the BRB. But again, but a little bit too deep goes the Bucky. Checkmate goes down. But now the defense already going to be losing 2 again. Are we going to have the Groot ult here, the Regroot ult? There is the Luna Snow ultimate. They need to walk onto point with it. Here we go, Sean. Able to live for right now here. Possibly going to look for that Groot ult here soon. Wolverine trying to build up the ult again. Yep, there it is. There's 2. Oh my god, they're just able to get it.
Just lost the second point like that. This is just game 1, so they're going to make another last-minute stand, right? They do not have a single shield. They do not have anything to defend themselves. He's able to get his ultimate faster than his support and pull people like that.
Oh,
no, it's a disaster.
Oh no, 5 big booms from Bucky. No.
He fumbles the ultimate at the very end, but it doesn't matter. The damage is done. I think they just get this whole point off of that alone.
Yeah, oh no! The BRB. Bucky's right back up just like that. Oh my god, Militia with 4 minutes on the clock.
Gotta get in there.
They need to get in there right now. Here we go. What are we gonna see? Oh no, there it is. God of Thunder getting anything? No.
No.
And just falls over. And with
4-minute half. What happened?
Okay. Mojangles.
Two. They might be switching everything up. Aim assist Aaron going over to DPS.
Oh, yes. Nope. We're going through a few different picks there. I was like, okay, Squirrel Girl, and then I saw Spider-Man and Blitto, and I was getting a little bit worried there for a second.
I was getting very concerned. I'll also, but if it was a Spider-Man, hold up.
Wait, no. Do we have Aim Assist Aaron heading over from the Sue Storm onto the Spider-Man?
Yes, we do. And if this is played well with that Venom team up, he can blow up anybody. Don't forget, it's also CC in here. You can
exactly.
use it to counter Strange ult or Groot ult if they have a bunch of different options.
Oh, hello! All the way up in the air, baby! Oh, the Wolverine 1v1, but I think this is Space Turtle winning this? Yeah,
Space Turtle wins this.
Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. Are we going to be able to get out? Sean and Green Knight both go down on the side of the attack. Oh, no. Oh, wait, Iron Man?
Wait, what? Huh?
And Hulk? Wait, what did we miss?
So they switched off of Venom Spider-Man to go Hulk Iron Man? I do like this. I like this a lot. Despite the team up being nerfed, it's still a strong composition.
Yeah, I like this, honestly, right now. The Hulk able to do a lot as well. Trying to build back up into the Hulk, unfortunately. It's going to take him a second. Heart being pushed a lot. Oh, no. Checkmate.
Oh, no.
There's 4. Again,
There's 4.
five big booms. Oh, you love to see it. Well, that's the attacking side. Going to have to chill there for a second. And Wolverine, I don't think, is going to be getting out of this.
They still have another
here we go.
3 fights. Oh, portaling in.
Whirling in, we're going to be going high ground here. Oh, Wolverine just, I am surprised we didn't start wailing on that Wolverine, honestly. That dude just, oh my goodness gracious.
Doing it way too early. I don't know about this one.
This is going to be rough for them. Aaron able to get a kill on that, but oh, Venomu, oh,
massive.
Agamotto. Is it going to be enough, though? Hold those down. There's only 2 members here left, and I think Militia is going to be able to hold this. I think
they do, just barely.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How did they recover from that? Also, where did Panda use his ultimate?
Panda used it. I'm trying to remember, actually. Oh my goodness, because I believe I saw it. I think I did. But I have to remember. Now I'm not remembering. Well, let's focus on this. Now, we have the Strange going to be walking up. Yeah, which is nice. I like this to try and keep them up. They're going to try and walk on in. Kills the Wolverine. Very nice. Focusing the correct targets with each other. Whatever your Strange is looking at, your Iron Man is also looking at. Namor forced to bubble up into the sky. Iron Man. Oh, that was a beautiful ultimate.
The PRB station brought back Space Heroes, so they have to kill this Wolverine a second time.
And there he goes. Well, your wish... oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. That was... Oh, whoa! Almost off the map there. But it looks like... Is Militia just going to be able to full hold this? Do we have a game 3?
I think we have a game 3 on our hands. There is not enough time to get another hold. We finished the 30.
Okay, here we go. Going to be getting onto it. Green Knight unfortunately will fall. That means it's going to be a 5v6. Passive is popped for Sean's Wolverine. Will go down. The ultimate from Space Turtle going to be coming on out. The clock is ticking. Agamotto comes out. Is it going to be enough? There's that Luna Snow ult as well to try and stall as much as possible. But the health from Venomus here on the Groot, it might just be too much. They're trying left and right. We are Groot about to come out. And with just a sliver of time left, Militia takes it. We're going to Hell's Heaven for a game number 3. Hey,
ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, bring it over. Bring it over.
Ladies
sit
and gentlemen.
down, children. We got
to We bring it in, my children. Bring it in.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some news to debut to you all really, really quickly. After that very, very entertaining set of games that we just went on there, we actually have some unfortunate news. Mojangles has to forfeit due to an underlying, or not underlying, but due to another complication with your schedule. And so the winner by default for the second round of games is Militia.
Hi guys, my name is Lovelier and I'm a content creator for Team Resilience. The best way to show off my resilience is with my favorite product, the Dear Person Behind Me hoodie. I love this hoodie so much, from the way that it fits to the color. My favorite thing about this hoodie is the message on the back. You never know what somebody is going through and you never know who's going to read it. So it means a lot to me that I could just spread a little bit of positivity just by wearing a hoodie. I wear this hoodie so much that it's not even white anymore. If you want to match me and get the same hoodie, you can use my code Lovelier at checkout. And don't forget, orders over $100 US is free on shipping.
Everybody, and welcome back, of course, to another week of RRL, the second day of week 3 of RRL. I'm Big Serious, joined on my left by Shuvi Senpai. Shuvi, silly things are always happening here, aren't they?
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, everybody, welcome back for another day where, of course, we have some action-packed games for you all. Of course, going to be up first, Militia versus Moonlights to kick us off for the evening. We can see over here. And then coming up after that game, we are going to be having KC Birthright versus the Pillar Men. Two very, very action-packed series coming up here shortly. Shuvi, how much are you looking forward to tonight? Because I think it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun too. Yesterday was definitely a fun set of games, but today is a whole different day. It's going to be a new experience for you and I to be able to watch. Super excited to get these games started very soon.
Yes, indeedy I am. But already, how about we throw it over to our analyst to talk a little bit more about what we're going to see today. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you so much, Vixen Shuvi. How are you doing today, John? Look, you were muted. Well, while we have some technical difficulties, I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of the rosters going into this first game. So everyone is pretty familiar with Militia at this point, but they have 3 changes in their roster for this week. We are not seeing Snuggles, we are not seeing Space, and we are not seeing Venomoose.
Hello, am I here?
I believe
We
you're
fixed
back.
it. Yes, we fixed it. Awesome. Sorry about that. What was I saying? I don't know. What were you saying? I was so focused on fixing things.
I was just giving people a rundown of the roster changes for Militia coming into this week. Their entire tank line is essentially being switched out, which could drastically change their playstyle. Space Turtle, top 10 Captain America on Xbox, it lended them towards playing a very aggressive, scrappy style. Depending on which tanks they have this time around, we might actually see them play a little more conservatively.
Yeah, we've definitely seen that whole difference. Yesterday, bit of dive coming out. I thought Militia was going to be the dive specialist with Space Turtle, but he's not here today. So it's very curious to see what they're going to pull out. We did a little bit of research. I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but I feel like they're going to be playing a little bit more back to front today.
Agreed. So for Moonlights, they're the only team so far, the only team left that has not made any roster substitutions and have stayed as a full 6-stack throughout the entire tournament. Hopefully, that has given them a lot of time to build up synergy and a lot of time together to be able to play up these tiers, because both of these teams are console players. So if everything plays out like it would in their ranked games, Militia should be taking the win. But Moonlight has been playing together for a longer period of time, so we don't know how it could go.
Yeah, a lot of the teams have started to pick up coaching and getting some input from other players and other sources, and having a team that's been, the same since the beginning without those roster changes, like you mentioned, is going to hopefully pay huge dividends because they're able to stay focused on what they're working on. And yeah, they might not have the benefit of having that fresh breath and that fresh mind coming in, but hopefully, what they have going on continues to improve.
Agreed. So what are you looking forward to in this first match in Central Park? We've seen a lot of things yesterday. Do you think we may be going to see a little bit more dive today, or do you expect that front to back?
I really don't expect anything. The Spider teams haven't been coming out. Spider-Man hasn't been a big pick. We did see that do very well against Claire yesterday, but I doubt we're going to have that same kind of experience today with Moonlights or Militia. Very front to back, like I said before. Flyers have not been popular here in the RRL yet, and somebody's got to break the mold if they're going to have the momentum headed into playoffs, because we're almost halfway through the RRL.
Yeah, so this is when we should start seeing players really start breaking out from those first weeks. I'm hoping Moonlights show some growth, because so far they haven't looked spectacular. Even though they have the same score as Militia, Militia has had some really... Oh no, Militia did win their first game. My apologies.
Yeah.
Militia has looked more proactive in their games, even if they're on the back foot. I'm hoping we'll see that from Moonlights today.
Yeah, and later on, we're going to have Birthright versus the Pillarmen. Birthright is another team that hasn't scored a win yet. So, this is kind of a big day in my book for Moonlights and KC Birthright. But hopefully, Moonlights is going to be able to take out Militia, but Militia's my dark horse pick for this whole thing. I'm on board. So I really do feel like, Moonlights has a tough battle ahead of them.
That's a pretty fair pick for a dark horse. I think my dark horse is actually going to be in our second match with the Pillarmen, but we'll talk about that when we get to that game.
Is there anything that you wanted to highlight? Because you've been asking me a lot of questions.
There isn't too much. A lot of the players that I would have liked to highlight are unfortunately out of the roster this week, so I just have to take the time to look at the players that have come in to take their spots, see what they can do, and hopefully they're equivalent pieces, if not better.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest things for both teams when you have the switch up happening this much is when you're on the opposite side of the map. It's like, okay, we had planned for this strategy and that strategy, but now we're seeing a mix-up, so how are we going to respond? And hopefully, again, that Moonlights has found a fundamental basis to really play to their strengths rather than trying to counteract their opponent.
Most definitely. All right, our lobby is ready. We're going to set it into Central Park, back to our casters, and getting ourselves right into Game 1 of this series.
Hello and welcome back to us. The true Yap Fest is about to begin over here on the caster's desk. Yeah, baby! Going right into Central Park. Are you excited?
I'm excited!
Let's go! Here's the maps!
Let's go! Yeah, we don't even need to look at the other two for right now. Central Park!
Yeah! Woo! Central Park. We're going to New York, baby. And then we're going to Wakanda after that. And then on over to Yggdrasil, which I hope we get to. But here we go. Our teams are going to be hovering. I see a Venom. And I am going to be very happy if we get to see that Venom played.
Hey, you know what? Yesterday, we got some scrappy lobbies from teams that are really good. Today, I heard Sarali say scrappy. I want to see scrappy. So I'm very excited for this one. Let's see what the pick and bans are going to be, as we are going to get the group ban as well as the Scarlet Witch ban. I actually kind of like that. There's a lot of weird open areas for Scarlet Witch to really, really be good on in Central Park. So good stuff. Namor also going to be safe picked away. What's the other one going to be?
I feel the Scarlet Witch ban is more for the Magneto team up more than anything. They want that Magneto to be nerfed as much as possible. But still, at that point, I'm just surprised you don't ban Magneto.
Because he's so good.
that is always an option as well. You can ban the Magneto. I mean, I guess if you want to play it as well, due to the fact it can counter so many support ultimates, but at the same time, I don't know.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Okay, I'll let him cook. I'll let him cook. And now we have a Bucky ban, of course, which is completely normal these last few days. Last few weeks in general, I should say. We had a Namor save as well, I forgot to say. And now let's see what we have here for our final ban. Very curious to see what we're about to. Yeah.
What is going on back there?
Nah, I love it. That made me giggle. And now an Invisible Woman ban as well. Beautiful.
Not bad. Right. I think the only thing that stands out to me here is the Scarlet Witch, but you touched on it, so it's all fine and dandy. Immediately, the Magneto picked away too, so it's all good. Everybody's going to be running it as Star-Lord as well as Ed Butt going to be running that for today.
Jeff!
And
are they doing it?
Lethal starting out with it. Hey, listen, is it going to be responded in kind? I don't see it yet. The hella mirror match. Oh my god, there's a lot of mirror matches in this one. Jesus.
Yeah, it's... Wow, yeah, no, entirely. But we do have the... I'm excited to see the Thor versus Venom, personally. That is going to be a fun one. I think two off-tanks like that are going to be very much so good. Also, big shout-out over there to Abu Agu, actually, for a big purchase of some TR merch. Thank you for supporting us so much. Really helps out with the broadcast and everything. So big shout-outs.
Let's go!
Okay,
here we go. All right, 5 seconds to go. Let's focus back on the game because you know it's about to start. You should be able to get the push or hold. With all these mirror matchups, I don't know who's going to do what at the beginning, if I'm going to be real with you.
Yeah, no, it's going to be crazy. It will be, oh wow, already. My goodness, Treadmill falling awfully low there. Miasmic going to be doing a whole lot of damage on this Hela in turn as well. Venom already going to be in the back. No shield activated. G Solano going to go down that fast. Sarlord with the pickup there. And that was a beautiful turn there. Moon Knight just about to go down as well. They're on the side trying to play an off angle. But Miasmic has their number at the moment. Let's see, how are they going to approach this? 3 minutes on the clock still. ED, are you going to walk up? Really hard here, honestly, to walk up to this team. Servant gonna get a pick there onto Lethal L. Oh, very, very rough. Venom has to fall back out, of course, trying to get healing as much as possible. Luna with the collapse will be a lot. Who do they have their Snowflake on, actually, right now? I feel like at this point, maybe you should have it on the Venom. Servant gonna get another one on the treadmill. Having Strike on in, and the shield not used again in time. That's so rough, Shuvi.
Yeah, this is weird. Team Moonlights is having a really difficult time pushing in. I feel like the DPS of Militia has been able to completely outclass both Lethal as well as Treadmill so far in this lobby. Damage output from those two is just monumentally so much higher than the ones from Team Moonlights. This is absolutely nuts. Militia is holding extremely well on this first checkpoint area. They're not even 1% of the way there, right? Oh man, Treadmill getting knocked down again. They're also dealing really well with this Venom, by the way. I love the shot calling so far from this team. As soon as that Venom jumps in, they all turn around, deal with that threat first, and then turn back immediately. The responses have been absolutely amazing. Servant finally will die. I think that actually might have been the first death for Team Militia so far in this game. And it's going to take some time for the Thor to get back. Central Park, it takes a while. Luna Snow ult going to be activated to try to push the members of Team Moonlights into the zone. Before the Thor gets here, they need to figure out something fast. There's a lot of ultimates activated for Team Militia, though. Look at this. 6 ults available. 6 ults about to be activated. They want to hold control as much as possible, and will be able to do so. 3 members of Team Moonlights gone, and 0% gain.
That is so rough. One of the big criticisms I have, despite how well Militia's doing, I saw both Cloak and Dagger and Luna's ult used at once, and unless there was some very fringe case, that is unfortunate now that they don't have a defensive ult. Maybe for the Hela ult, they do have the Magneto ult still on Moonlights available, so you're not going to be able to use it against that. It's kind of back and forth, but they still have God of Thunder from Thor, and Giganto, of course, can come out from Namor here. David going to be waiting for a good opportunity. We're now going to shoot at the back line of Moonlights. Only a minute left here on the attack. My goodness, Shuvi.
Yep, okay, here we go. Thor's going to try to push himself on in, but the members of Militia
three down.
I think they may have pushed a little bit too far. Servant's also going to fall, and this finally gives an opportunity for Team Moonlights to start filing on in. Another one is going to fall as David goes down. Eclipse, the last one standing on Team Militia, but I don't think this Hela is going to be able to hold for too much longer. Control going over 50%, 60%, 70%. We should be able to get Ratatasker pushing into the Vampire's castle.
Unless somebody's able to touch. No, not in time, unfortunately. Like you said, there's Ratatosker just about to get that bushy tail on the way, moving on in. Let's see how Moonlights are going to attack this. They have a little under 3 minutes, not too much time, but if memory serves yesterday, you can push that in very, very fast.
Treadmill getting a snipe over onto Eclipse, so a little bit of a flip side that we're seeing as soon as Ratatasker is going to spawn. This is pretty good from Team Moonlights. All they have to do is just use this advantage, try to push the members of Militia back, and they are going to do that. Look how far away these members are being pushed, but we saw how much of a chaos this was created yesterday at the ramp. Checkmate going to go in with the Luna ultimate. Thor also going to try to find something while waiting for Eclipse to walk back in here. 88% for Eclipse, 84% for David. This is going to be really, really close. The push on is going to happen in just a second. Who's going to just pull the trigger?
Waiting. I want to see this Hela ult as well as they come around that corner. It could be very good here. Gonna Crow on in, goes up into the air. David using their ult as well. Tons of ults used here from Militia. Is it going to be too much, though? I mean, they're getting the picks they need with them, but in a game of resources like this, is that just too many ults? I mean, they used, what, 3 or 4 ults there? That's a lot.
Yeah, and they couldn't push everybody back either. Right now, they're going to start cleaning up a couple members that were straggling, but everybody else is starting to come back alive. Look at the ult economy for Team Moonlights. They got 3, and a couple of them are going to be very valuable in this upcoming push. You got the Thor, you got the Magneto, you got the Moon Knight. it's going to create a lot of space that Team Moonlights are going to be able to work with. And so far, if they have the space, Treadmill has been doing really good, sniping some of these members down. Again, we have to wait for who's going to pull the trigger. Thor versus the Doctor Strange up on the top of that board. It's not going to happen. Whoa, snipe down. That's not the way that you want to start this push.
The unfortunate part about that as well, that's 2 members with ultimates down for Moonlights, and with only a minute left, that gives Militia an opportunity to catch back up with that ult charge. Now just getting shoved back in. Servant's gonna find the kill on the Magneto. Oh my god, this is just so rough. Jack Daniels trying to do as much as they can right now, healing up all these players, but it's so rough at the moment, Shuvi. They're just not finding the success here on this first point.
Yeah, 30 seconds left to go, and they were pushed all the way back into their own spawn. Now, they want to have one final push, but even if they get it to the first checkpoint, it's going to be difficult. Thor ultimate activated. Can you find something? Yes, he can. David's going to go, but Solano also going to fall down as well. This Thor not getting the immense amount of value. They're going to swap over to the Penny as they just need something off of this. 10 seconds to go. These spiderwebs, they just aren't pushed far up enough to get control over the Ratatasker. Got another Hella ultimate from Eclipse, but the Luna Snow ultimate to responding kind. Look at the ult economy of Team Militia. This might be impossible for Team Moonlights.
Agamotto, there we go. Not able to find too much with it, but the success will not falter. At the moment, Militia gets 2, gets 3, gets 4. Lethal and Treadmill are the only ones left. Lethal's health bar is looking awfully low. OT's about to run out, and that is it. Militia holds them here halfway through the first push. Let's see if Moonlights can respond in force with the defense.
Right? I mean, they have to, because they pushed so well. Team Moonlight, for what it is, it was really difficult. They got a little bit. I think the ult economies, though, were managed just way better from Team Militia, right? Every single time Team Moonlights were trying to do something, there were always at least 2 to 3 ultimates. And while you mentioned earlier that the Luna ultimate was using kind alongside the Cloak and Dagger, like, who cares? You have your ultimates of every single time you need it. I think that's also extremely important when it comes to managing the push.
Yeah, that's the big thing for me, is you need to kind of force the aggressiveness. You want to shove in while they don't have those ultimates, while they don't have the Luna, while they don't have the Cloak. You want to just push that advantage as much as you can, and it just felt like they weren't able to capitalize off of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think the capitalization more so came off of Team Militia, because I don't know how they were able to do it, but the critical points that Team Moonlights were trying to push in, Militia just answered immediately in kind. So for some reason, Team Moonlights, they're having their book completely read, right? They don't have any idea what Team Militia wants to do, but on the flip side, Militia has everybody within their book. So if they can do it again, Militia, this should be an easy map tape for them. It's not that far, right? 1.71 meters, not too difficult of a push for Team Militia, but we have to see if Moonlights can defend this off as well.
I'm curious to see what's actually about to happen. Jack Daniels on the Squirrel Girl as well. How are we feeling about this one, Shuvi?
It had some pretty good performances yesterday, and I think it can today as well. No binds coming through, at least for the time being, but this Penny Parts are going to make it a little bit difficult for the members of Militia to push on in. We can already see it. 2 members down for those players. 1 down as well for Team Moonlights, as King Louis got taken down pretty early on. Those spiderwebs going to get taken down too. It might create an opening for Team Militia to start pushing on it.
Yeah, let's see this right now. Checkmate with these heals in the back. Luna Snow going crazy. Like I said, who is that snowflake on right now? I would, in the last part as well, I wanted to see who G Solano, or I wanted to see it on G Solano, at least for Moonlights. But now in Militia, I wonder who it's going to be on, if it's a flank or anything. David will end up falling there to Lethal L. Servant has to back up a little bit to get all these heals. My goodness. Where's the shield's going to come in? Jack Daniels finds one onto Miasmic Eclipse. This Penny now going to start going crazy. Head going to be in the back. The shield just about to run out. Trying to stay on their webs as much as possible. Big Boy going to go down as well. Jack finding these kills with the Squirrel Girl. Kind of reminds me of yesterday, huh?
Yeah, I mean, look at this. The value of the ultimates from Moonlights is just way too good. Militia can't push. They got pushed back even despite having a great ultimate, great push capability while knocking down King Louis. They can't do anything with it. We need to see something happening with this thing, but he is so taken down low extremely quickly. No responses coming from Militia, and Servant's gonna get picked off as well.
so rough right now. You know, Militia had them red before, but now on this attacking stage, it just doesn't look like they're able to find their way in. 2 minutes on the board. Is this going to be Moonlights actually able to take our first map of the series? Lethal. Oh, as I say that, my Asvic finds 2. Sarlord going to be able to find a 3rd. David, unfortunately, is going to go down, but will the remaining members of Moonlights be able to do anything? Big Boy can end up taking down Namor. Penny dies as well. Thor is able to find one, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The Ankh is down on the ground, and I believe that's the point taken.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for Lethal. The ultimate for the Thor just came in towards the end, but it was a little bit too late. It's going to be completely wasted from Team Moonlight, and this will give the first point over to Team Militia. They just need to push at 71 meters. That's all they have to do. It's going to be pretty easy for them, I think, especially with the composition they have. It's a corner check, right? Corner check is going to be pretty well done by Eclipse. Now, he does fall, but this is the Ratatasker already taken, so it's not like it's going to take too long for Eclipse to come back. Again, the value for Team Militia just looking a lot better than whatever Moonlights is able to get.
There we go with the Scroll Tsunami as well coming on in. Jack Daniels, man. I'm absolutely loving the Squirrel Girl so far, especially here on the first push. It's going to be so lovely. We always talk about these long corridors, and this is just good eats for her. Cloak and Dagger ult coming on in. This is going to be lovely. Oh, David, though, able to find one. Oh, my goodness. That is just crazy. Are they going to be able to get this in actually right now, Shuvi? Is this going to be it?
They're trying. Penny's trying to hold it as long as possible, but there are no spider webs anywhere around, trying desperately to hold it, but Moonlight, they're starting to fall apart. 3 members down. This Penny has her ultimate, but will also get taken down in the middle of it. This is going to be the push. 1-0 to Team Moonlight. Yeah, Team Militia. They both start
Militia.
With them. They both start with them.
Oh my god, beautifully done. I got scared there for a moment if they were going to be able to do it, but Militia takes it 2-1. What a great first map here for them, huh?
Yeah, it was great. I think the control was absolutely insane. They managed to hold on to everything as well during their defense. I know it looked a little bit shaky during the push that Team Moonlights was able to get. But still, Militia, we saw a lot of really good pushes. We saw a lot of really good defenses. I think this sets up really well going into our next map because it's going to be difficult for Team Moonlights to find an answer to whatever we saw in this one. It just didn't seem to have the coordination with each other. And even when they did, the moment they find those ultimate windows, Team Militia is there to respond in kind. So it's going to get difficult.
Yeah, no, great first game there. Also, big shout out to Abu again, and of course Lauren for copying some merch. Lauren, our RRL director, so big thank you to you both for supporting everything. Love it, y'all, very much. Thank you again, and especially for a great game one. You know, that was just great way to close it out, huh?
Yeah, 100%. I enjoyed it. But at the same time, I also want to see a little bit more from both of these teams. We did see some slight shaky moments from both of those guys. Maybe map 2 is going to be where all of them just kind of come back together and we have ourselves a very stable, very textbook match from both of them.
Oh, yes, indeed. But for a little bit more of an in-depth analysis over there, Shuvi, how about we send it on over to our boys at the LSF. Sarale, Aluk, tell us what's going on.
Oh boy, is there a lot to say what's going on. Look, do you want to start us off real quick?
Man, brother, I think we need to get a little bit more educational today because there seems to be like Militia had some background difficulties while to me it seemed like Moonlights had some mechanical difficulties. Like that's the two things that I'm really seeing. Like Militia seemed like they're having some communication with the ults that were coming through while Moonlights just not on the same page about their composition as a team, and also, you know, being able to hit their shots. Like, one team is definitely outperforming mechanically.
Absolutely. So for that first point of Central Park, one of the key components of getting a successful attack is utilizing your flank routes and your high ground. You might have been seeing that in our previous sets, even yesterday, you were seeing a DPS, usually hit scan, or even some projectile characters, sitting up on the bridge or at the top of the castle, being able to get that nice point of view, being able to hit people who are easily funneling into that one choke point. A lot of people, if they aren't a diver, aren't looking towards those alternate paths that get you into the castle and onto the point. This kind of leaves you into a situation of something we're very familiar with, that central lane in Clintar. You know anything about that, you're kind of a sitting duck running in a straight line. Not the best look.
Yeah, no, it's really heartbreaking. I know everybody's focused on the objective, but pacing and understanding the map and what's available to you is huge and really shines, your game experience, your sense, how the map flows, what is available, options to your team. Like a lot of players, I think it was actually Lauren, our own director, who taught me the other day that when you're on the attack side here for Central Park, you can actually go climb the right side castle wall, the outside, or if you're a flyer, you can fly past the entire front line and get a flanking position. And we didn't see either teams do that today.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. There are some other small things I want to talk about just to maybe help you guys going with your games in Central Park going forward. During that first point for both teams, at some point that staircase right outside of spawn ends up becoming quite the death choke if you have one bad team fight. Now, and almost every single spawn has 2 exit points. Please use the second one on that first point. It leads to low ground, it gives you a bunch of cover, and it leads out to that far right exit that allows you to go on to high ground again and get a different position. Stop going into the same spot like a bunch of lemmings, it ends up hurting you. You want effective attacks, not just run in one after another staggered.
And the other thing I wanted to talk about is like we saw a couple players. We have 2 new players over on Militia, and then Checkmate was on Luna.
Yes.
So like Sar Lord got picked. They've been a vanguard this entire match. They're Magneto. They played it through and through despite having the Scarlet Witch ban. It was actually Moonlights that saved Magneto, and they did not focus playing Magneto really at all. And I believe we were talking in our DMs, kind of going over what notes we wanted to share, and I don't want to steal your thunder, but what did you notice?
So, unfortunately, everyone here at the cast knows how Luna Snow's Snowflake works, right? You heal somebody, it heals the Snowflake target. If you're healing the Snowflake target itself, it gives a boosted amount of healing because it's still healing them. Unfortunately, during this game, despite them winning, Checkmate was not using his Snowflake much at all. The few times that he was using it, it was on Eclipse when they were going off on a flanking route, but there was a lot of periods of time where there was way more downtime than necessary from just having to heal an extra 6-7 shots when you could have just snowflaked one of your tanks and healed them up. This is the kind of like small mechanical things that really elevate playing these supports.
Over the last couple of weeks, we've been watching Checkmate, stand up as a duelist and really, shining. I think, well, correct me if I'm wrong. Last week I was freaking out about the Psylocke plays, and seeing these players switch things up, force into different roles was pretty surprising.
Yes, also, that Magneto save was important. Edbutt was originally playing that Magneto throughout the series. But during that tail end, they switched over to Penny, mainly due to how strong the Thor was on Militia's side.
Yeah, Lethal L usually, from my recollection, has been a duelist as well on Moonlight side. So, I'm seeing a little bit of discomfort between these two teams in playing new roles, new characters. I mean, it's great to see, and I'm all about spreading your wings and discovering what's available under your tool belt, but like it just felt very awkward for both of these teams at one point. I feel like for Militia it's all about communicating, where for Moonlights it's about team cohesion in the sense of what characters they're picking to find their meta, to figure out who brings what to the table and how that can be utilized. I didn't see a lot of team ups being used, those synergies over on the Moonlight side, and Militia, just again, communication seems to be the biggest problem.
Agreed. For me, I'm hoping to see them try to go back to their comfort picks, because hero mastery is something that I value a lot, and a lot of these people did not look very comfortable on the heroes that they settled on. Even though it fit what their composition was, there's gotta be some other way they could put this together.
Yeah, those lore titles right now are pretty important. So I think, myself included, we need to spend more time on getting those.
Agreed. Now, is there anything else you have to say, or are we going to send it right back to our casters to get on to Burning T'Challa?
Yeah, I'm ready to go to Wakanda, baby.
Vic Shuby, take us home.
Well, hello everybody once again, and welcome back on over to the caster's desk, and to thank you for a wonderful analysis as always. Shuby, we're going to be sending it right on into Burning T'Challa. No time wasted at all, huh?
I'm ready to go to Wakanda too, Vix.
Oh, yeah. Over here to Burning T'Challa, and it looks like I can see the background. We're going to be on Warrior Falls first, baby. That's what I like to see.
All right, we saw some funny things here yesterday, right?
Oh,
we saw some funny
Rage
things
Bait Spider-Man. Is that Rage Bait
033.
Spider-Man?
Please let the Spider-Man go through. I want to see some more funny shenanigans here. Yesterday in Burning T'Challa, we saw the 033. It somehow worked out. I don't know how. I don't think we're going to get something as crazy as that, but at the same time, it's funny. And if we get a Spider-Man, it's also going to be funny. This is one of those maps where I do want to see those kind of things happening. To start us off, we are going to have that Hella ban. Eclipse had a lot of value with it, right? So I don't think it's going to be a bad idea for Team Moonlights to ban that out. It will be a target ban towards Eclipse, as well as the Scarlet Witch ban coming for Team Militia, and the save on the Namor. It's pretty similar for what we saw last round for Team Militia.
Yeah, I was going to say David's Namor is saved again. Let's see now. What are we going to see from Moonlights? The Magneto save again. All right, understandable. Up next, Moonlights, what are we going to take away from Militia? You need to figure out something good. What are we going to see, man? I'm looking. What are we going to ban?
Last time they banned
what's it going to be? Give me a yeah, I was just going to say Groot, too. I was going to say either Groot, I was going to say Bucky, something along those lines. And now the last ban, of course, for Moonlights. Before we get on into it, what are they going to take away? Remember, everybody, if Militia does take Burning T'Challa, that is it for Moonlights this week. That means they will win the entire series. So, Moonlights, let's pick it up for this game, everybody. Come on. Let's pick it up. Let's pick it up. I know they got it in them. I want to see my Yggdrasil convoy. Come on, I want to go over to Iggsguard.
Heck yeah, all right. Character picks, bans, saves are all starting to get on through. And with that Bucky ban, I thought it was going to force out some of these Wolverines again like we saw yesterday, but it's not the type of things that as I said earlier, I want to really see from these guys. It's something fun, of course, but at the same time, we just need to go back to our textbook things for this match. I feel like these players, I think Sorali said it a little bit perfectly as well right before we started. It looked a little bit uncomfortable on some of these characters, but you might as well just go back to comfort picks at this point, and I'm hoping that this is going to be the case. David back on the Namor, he looked so strong on it in the last map. We'll see if he's able to pull it out again.
Aura farming. Are we seeing it happen, David? Wait, G-Salon. Oh, okay. Hey, yo. Hold on a second. Wait, hold on a minute. That was beautiful there. Wonderful done. Wonderfully done. And now, 5 seconds until they are let loose out of their cages. Getting right on in to Burning T'Challa, baby. Here we go. Everybody's going to be heading right on to that lovely little center congregation area, if you want to call it that, whatever you're thinking. But here we go. Let's see if anybody's going to be able to get any early picks, possibly. Squirrel Girl already going to be throwing some of that crowd control. Oh, Lord. My God, Squirrel Girl's on both sides. I just noticed, actually. I don't know how I didn't notice that. Did you mention that? Or am I just...
No, not at all.
Okay, well, there is a Squirrel Girl mirror matchup. I guess with the Hella Band, everybody's just default the Squirrel Girl, which, okay, it's already going to work out. Militia with 2 picks right off the bat. Make it 3. Lethal L going to die as well. King Louis falling awfully low, able to grab a health pack, I believe. But I guess they're going nuts, Shuvi, going nuts. Yeah.
Got it. I get it. That's funny. We're already going crazy.
That one was for our analyst. That was for Aluk. That was, he wanted me to do that at some point during the broadcast today. So that one was for him.
Yeah.
Anyways, again, right back on into it. Look at this. This is just so terrible for Moonlights to walk into. And now the Squirrel Tsunami coming on out as well. It's going to be tracking that Magneto. Left, right. You can see it working up and down. My God, the squirrels are everywhere. And that's 2 picks. One for Miasmic and one for David. All right, Moonlights. Gonna go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, they're gonna have to figure out something quick. This tunnel is just not gonna be the way that they are gonna be they're gonna be entering through, but they're still trying to do it. They're trying to push the tunnel, but it's not working. Moonlight's still continuously falling. Yeah, there's another entryway point, guys. There is no reason that you need to contest for this. This is one of the most open areas. Squirrel is gonna get so much value out of it.
There we go. Thank you.
Finally, we're gonna start turning point and look for a different entryway, but immediate response from Team Militia, or is it? They are gonna get a little bit more additional spacing than what I thought was gonna be available, but Jack Daniels has a lot of work to do because Eclipse has been doing incredible on that Squirrel already. Moonlight's investing everything to try to get control over this area, but Checkmate falls down. They might be able to do it. No, it's gonna be responded in kindness. 2 is going to fall down from Team Moonlight. They need to find something quick. Go, 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 go. The Luna Snow ultimate coming out a little bit too slow from King Louis as 2 members are already down. Jack Daniels is also going to fall, and it seems like a failed push yet again for Team Moonlights unless they can hold. I don't think it's going to happen. Netbutt's also going to fall down as well. Team Militia making it look easy. 96-97. It should be a 1-0 on Vernon T'Challa. Pretty easily done by Team Militia.
All right, Moonlights, you had your 1 round. It's okay. We spent a little bit too much time trying to walk through that tunnel. But now, going over to the Imperial Institute of Science, there is no excuse. You have the right, you have the stairs, you have the left. There's 20 different ways. I don't know. There's so many different ways you can walk into this place. So I am praying. Whoa. Whoa.
Everybody just started zooming.
Whoa.
30 seconds.
Hold on a second.
I think I also really like this map for Team Moonlights. They seem to struggle a lot in these really tight corridors, but this area is really big, right? Especially in that center area. Once you start breaking out that center pillar, the map is huge. So I want to see them have some variety with how they're going to play this comp. They're swapping out a couple of their DPS now. Treadmill on the Captain America. We have to see if this sticks, right? There's going to be a lot more of that front push action. Lethal and Treadmill has to find something on the backline of Militia, or else this change is not going to mean anything. They will stick onto that Captain America. Let's see if Team Moonlights can do it, and quite frankly, they have to.
I'm a big fan of the Thor and Cap team up, although I would love to see a Storm to complement this as well to complete that full team up, especially the fact they're running triple tank. So I mean, that's the big thing. Treadmill's essentially another DPS at this point to the Cap, so I guess it works. But now
this
we
is
have
really old.
Gonna be up in the air. Yeah, oh, poor Cap. This is gonna be really hard for Cap just due to the Namor. Those squids are gonna be putting in work right now. Doesn't have the ability to go up in the air just yet. Believe they might have a checkmate. Gonna fall to Jack Daniels. There's 2 for Moonlights, 1 for Militia. Treadmill went down. Is David gonna be able to pick up the pace for his team? We do see Magneto on point right now, just trying to keep pace with everybody. Needs to hold that point, and Moonlights will end up capturing it. Will Militia take it back, or take it to begin with? Miasmic be able to find one there onto Jack Daniels.
Oh, no.
My God, up in the air. Lethal will go and finds one as well. That's 2 members of Militia down. Moonlights. This is what I like to see. Star-Lord, unfortunately, going to be taking one there. Luna Snow ult forced out here from the Cap. Now they're going to at least try and get a little bit of space with it. Walking on up here. Shuvi, man, this is just going insane.
Yeah, Moonlights is doing pretty good, though. They got the initial push, and they are holding it alongside this, but the Magneto ultimate, actually not really going to find that much value. Team Militia, a lot of their ultimate values are starting to go down. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Invisible Woman ultimate available for Team Militia as well, but they still haven't gotten control back of this center pillar area. This is looking pretty good for Team Moonlights. They can also, by the way, respond in time with the Luna Snow ultimate, which they will immediately as soon as the Invisible Woman's ultimate is gone. I'm liking where Team Moonlights is right now. Their position's really good.
Yeah, there we go. Servant as well up here on this Thor, building that. Oh my God!
Never mind. Cancel that.
David! Holy Giganto gonna be flopping onto 3 members of Moonlight. Miasmic as well gonna find a pick there. Holy Lord. Oh my God, that was nasty.
I may have cast cursed it, my friend. I apologize.
Yeah, you might have done that. Well,
yep.
Moonlight's able to hold it for 60%. Let's see if they're going to be able to take it back from Militia. Remember, they need to. They need to get this to be able to go to the spaceport and try and take this map. Miasmic able to find Treadmill, though. Jack Daniels looking for anything here. Onto Star-Lord in the back. Ed able to get a kill on the checkmate. Squirrelbro falling a little bit. Oh,
Oh, straight into Punisher.
wow. Judge, jury, and executioner, my friend, is the name of the game, and Punisher just judged, and the jury ruled that you need to be executed. That was disgusting. Miasmic finding another. This Punisher going wicked right now. King Louis able to get one, and a beautiful pull from Big Boy on that Invisible Woman to be able to confirm the kit. Now he's just aura farming. Look at this. This is the one thing console has over PC. They're able to walk. We can't walk. Like I wanna do that so badly, but I can't. I wanna look cool like that.
Listen, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't even be able to find the opportunity to do that because I'm bad. But here we go. The push attempt again from Team Moonlights. The store away from the rest of their teammates is not going to be able to find the heals that he needs to keep himself alive. There's another Gigantic going down. This is just so difficult for Team Moonlights to push on through. And another two going down. Team Moonlights, they had such a great start, but they're starting to fall to pieces. Oh,
Jack,
86, 87. I don't know if they have enough time to push their way back on into the center. They're going to try to brute force it. But if they try to brute force it, it's one at a time. Eclipse will get taken down. They're trying their best. We got about 5% left before they got to go. Yep. Captain America has touched, so they have achieved what they wanted to do. Overtime has been brought. A couple of members from Team Moonlights, remember, they did manage to pick off Militia. Sarwood is still down already. King Louis is going to fall down, though 95% for that Luna Snow ultimate would have been really nice to have it right now. Solano with the Invisible Woman ultimate down. And here we go. Lethal, can you get the value out of this? Yes, he can! Down goes two. Checkmate. And Blue Blood taken down on top of it. Well, Moonlight may have done it. 64 and climbing. They gotta hold this right now and never let control of this go. David gets taken down. Beautiful snipe from Treadmill. Miasmic and Clips also falling down as well. This is a beautiful hold now. Can you hold it though?
Let's see. Only 22% left here for Moonlights. Is the heartbeat still gonna go here for that team? Will they be able to hold it? 15% now. Militia, you have 3 ults. They gotta walk in with this. Be up in the air right now. Lethal gets shoved back. Oh, in a very bad position. We're gonna see it. Punisher might be able to kill. Around the corner, the Luna ult comes out, though. It's just gonna be ults left and right.
No!
Fear Magneto, the big one. Oh, but in a beautiful, beautiful shield. Oh my god. But wait, Moonlights is able to hold it. It's not over yet, Shuvie. We're going to the stellar spaceport, baby. Can Moonlights take Burnin' T'Challa, or will Militia crush them here?
Oh, I love this so much. As I said though, Moonlights, they look so much more comfortable in these open areas, right? They're able to utilize this Captain America and make sure to hold things down in line. I mean, you can't say that Militia didn't try. And yeah, sometimes that aura farming might be a little bit counterintuitive. You gotta make sure you're actually good to win the round before you do that. But who knows? You know, the battle's been won by Team Moonlights, but the war has not been won just yet. They have to take away the spaceport in order to bring us to map number 3. I want to see it, Moonlight. Please do it for me. It's an open area again.
I did see David actually change. Did I just see a Gamma team up?
Oh,
I swear to God.
Boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Sorale.
No,
get back on it. No, get back on Bruce. Get back on Bruce.
Nope.
But they're actually going to keep the Iron Man. Yes, get back on Bruce. Anyways, David as well going to be changing over from the Namor onto the Moon Knight. There we go. This is exactly what I want to see. This beam is going to murder everyone. As long as he stays alive. There's some, like, terms and services you have to read about that Iron Man. But, like, hopefully he's going to... Oh, no. Oh, I don't think value is the right word, but I don't know about that. But anyways, Jack Daniels going to be getting a kill as well. Miasmic trying to fight the Captain America over here. There we go. Is going to have that armor overload available. Now we're going to be beaming down Cap with that gamma beam. Is it going to be enough though? This is going to be rough. Thor is just beating his ass, quite literally. Apologies for the swear, but you know, you gotta, like, you know, I mean, he was literally beating his butt, like, you saw that. Literally, he just touched. That was crazy. Oh my god. David actually now gonna be, unfortunately, David went right over from the Moon Knight onto the Namor. Oh my goodness. But now Servant could have a big Eye of Agamotto here. Oh, just going to be sitting up here. Oh my god, that is a crazy angle. But now Jack actually getting 2 onto both healers of Militia. Is this the comeback that I wanted to see?
But I swear to God, it's the open areas, man. Down goes David, down goes Servin. I don't know what it is, but Moonlights and their open areas, they're shining the moon everywhere onto this area. The spaceport is just covered with the Moonlights. This is absolutely crazy. I don't know how they're doing it, but they are able to just constantly pick off the members of Militia one by one. They're not even letting them push open into the spaceport to begin with. They're just locked in the locker halls at this point.
Yeah. They have to figure out what to do quick, or else they're going to get reverse swept here on map number 2, and we will see Yggdrasil Convoy possibly. Unless Militia can figure out something right now. Trying to get on in there. Big Boy healing as much as possible. There's the ult as well to counter that. Luna ult. Ult for ult. Very well done. This is about to run out in 4 seconds as well. Trying to heal the back line. Goes back in. Both support ults are done now. Leave. Saw another Luna ult there for a second. Oh yeah, there it is from Militia. Going left and right. The whale just barely going to nick Ed. Oh my god, this is so everywhere. Who's going to be the first one to die? Will be Checkmate actually falling to lethal. Will Big Boy actually be able to heal their team enough? Are we going to see any picks here on the Moonlight? Only 15% left, Shuvi.
Oh, I think Team Moonlights have got it. Team Moonlights have got it. It's going to take a little bit before Checkmate is able to come down. I don't know if Invisible Woman alone is going to be enough to heal everybody, keep them on point. I'm not entirely sure. And Blupa also goes down. The 2 healers died stagnant. This is not looking good at all. David falls down. I think this might be it. Team Moonlights, they've almost got it. They just have to hold this line as much as possible. Squirrel go ultimate to try to get some kind of value. Lethal will fall down, but they're still in the center. There's the
can't touch it.
ultimate coming down as well. And that's going to be it. We're going to map 3.
Moonlights does it, baby. They come back and take Burnin' T'Challa. It was looking dicey in the Warrior Falls, but they were able to pull it back. That will tie the series up 1-1. Moonlights is still in it.
This is scrappy, baby. These open areas, I don't know what it is about Team Moonlights. I talked about it earlier, but they've got it. I don't know what it is. They just don't like tight corridors. And you know what? Yggdrasil has a lot of that. So this is going to turn into some really fun map number 3. I'm personally super glad that we're getting to go there because Yggdrasil is a really, really good map to have some of these scrappy fights. It might be open, but it almost feels a little bit choked out. So, oh boy, that map 3 is going to be fun with the way that I've been seeing this series so far.
Yeah, it is going to be a very, very fun Yggdrasil Convoy. I am so very much looking forward to that here soon. But I'm just going to send it right on over to Sarali and Alu. Gentlemen, what's happening? I don't know, man. I'm just like, wow.
Look, we're on the same page here, right?
Yeah,
we both know what the issue is.
What are healers?
All right, can we bring it over to the stats real quick?
Yeah, like, just, oh my god.
I don't normally like to talk about stats because I feel like they're a very small part of the game, and if you look at them too heavily, you might get the wrong conclusions. But I talked before about hero mastery and comfort, and there's just such a difference in how comfortable both team supports are. Big Boy Blupa is doing as much as they can. They have been playing support for Militia this whole time. But Checkmate is falling behind, and it's showing.
Yeah, Checkmate being, a duelist coming to the strategist, arena, he definitely looks uncomfortable, and this is really downplaying Militia's skill. Like, don't get me wrong, Miasmic Eclipse and David, they're doing work, but they can't follow up enough because the rest of the team's just dying too fast.
Yeah, so you might wonder, why did everything seem like it fell apart? And the major fight that everything started to go downhill is the final fight on point 2. Checkmate ended up dying with his ultimate, and the team wasn't able to recollect back on point. The Magneto ult got blocked by Treadmill. It kind of just continuously snowballed away from them. But that one decision to hold the ultimate ended up being enough.
Yeah, like, just before, I remember, who was it? Big Boy was looking good on Sue, but when Treadmill came up on Cap to compete the point on Institute before Militia was able to secure the win, it felt like Checkmate and Big Boy just kind of panicked to the pressure of Treadmill and Cap just showing up there and just being like, all right, let's brawl, guys. There was a 3v1 situation, and they panic ulted with Sue's ult, and Check died with Luna ult. It's just so heartbreaking to see. I think there was something else, though, that I did want to point out, though, which kind of shows that Moonlights has some skill. There is some cohesion going on, because game 1, I was criticizing how... Bring up the stats. Leave the stats up, please. Game 1, I was criticizing how they were not able to find like a team comp that worked, but now we have this triple Vanguard build. You have Thor Cap team up so that you have two, Divey and Peel based characters who are able to do damage at the same time, being backed up with the explosive damage that Squirrel Girl brings out. But then you have Edbutt on Magneto and Doctor Strange making sure the strategists stay alive. This is such a big brain strategy for me, because I never thought to see this. Because you have a little bit of a shield with Cap if Edbutt can't keep his up, and I don't think Militia was prepared to answer to this synergy, and quite frankly, I didn't see it coming out of Moonlight.
Agreed. I thought they had a really good strategy when they ended up switching to the Strange Hulk Iron Man team up, because this primarily projectile and melee focused team has a hard time looking up, being able to shoot down that Iron Man, but they switch out of it so quickly. Honestly, it confused me.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of whiplash happening over on the team of Militia here in Burning T'Challa. But like the spaceport, yeah, you got a lot of room to fly around and to get some distance. And it didn't feel like Iron Man was up in the air. He was down on the ground with everybody else where he probably shouldn't be.
Yeah, especially when you're running the Hulk Strange. Playing around your shield is good, but when you're playing Iron Man, playing around the natural terrain of the map brings you so much more safety, and there's a lot of pillars to play behind that are not destructible. Just a lot of small confusing things of hero mastery and map knowledge would have been able to provide.
Like, heading into this next game, I feel like Moonlights is going to be a little bit awkward still, because it is Yigsgard. It is correct me if I'm wrong, it is the convoy map. And, with game 1, it's a similar thing. Get to the point, send it on down. And, these convoy maps seem to be a little bit of a weak point for Moonlights, but hopefully this strategy will continue, because I think they're feeling a little bit more comfortable now, and Militia has to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much more. Moonlights is currently on a roll, and I don't want them to cool off before they're able to keep going and give us a fantastic game 3. So I think I'm quite done with my notes at the moment. I just want to send us back to the casters and get us into this third game.
Let's full send it.
Thank you both for a wonderful analysis. And yes, welcome back on over to the caster's desk, where we are just about to get right on into game number 3 very fast. Yggdrasil, Convoy, Shuvi, they're going to cook. I fear they will cook.
Yep. Yeah. I think they will as well. This is a really, really fun map. It all really comes down to whether or not Checkmate can stay alive, right? That's one of the biggest things that I heard from Sirali. I absolutely think it's correct. I also want to say, though, by the way, before we get started here, is that Eclipse is completely outclassing Jack Daniels when it comes to Squirrel. If we see it again, I think Jack Daniels definitely has to play it extremely well. It seems like they are going to hover that, so we should be able to see it. Eclipse is trying their best, 100%, but it's just Checkmate that definitely needs to stay alive. So I'm going to be keeping track of Checkmate, how many times, hopefully they don't die, right? Because if a strategist is dying, there's a little bit of issues going on. But here we go. Namor ban, it's going to be a target onto David. It makes 100% sense. This guy's Namor is so consistent.
Yeah, no, 100%. I've been absolutely loving it. It makes sense that when he get it out first round, he looked a little bit uncomfortable, if you remember, there on whatchamacallit, on the Moon Knight, which he tried to go on the spaceport. The ult didn't do too much, unfortunately, for them, so did look a little bit rough. Really like they're able to get it out first round. That is so ungodly smart. The hella save, of course, from Militia with a Squirrel Girl ban makes total sense as well. Jack Daniels was looking fantastic on that Squirrel Girl. Thor save as well, actually coming out from Moonlights.
does it though? I'm actually interested about the Squirrel Girl ban because as I said earlier, I think Eclipse is completely outclassing Jack Daniels when it comes to the Squirrel Girl pick alone. Maybe it's just the fact that Jack Daniels has been able to synergize that Squirrel Girl a little bit better with their team, right? You can get all the damage numbers you can out of the way, but if you can't actually get the kills, if you can't get the confirmed deaths going on for the enemy team, then it doesn't matter. Whereas Jack Daniels, it seemed like even though the damage numbers were way lower, the value of the Squirrel Girl was a lot higher than it was for Eclipse. So maybe that's where the ban on the Squirrel Girl is coming from. The group ban's going to come through again. There's the Scarlet Witch ban coming from Militia, denying that over 14 Moonlights. And there we have it. The bans and the safes are going to go through. We will have Treadmill back on that Captain America. They are super comfortable with this. Jack Daniels, on the other hand, will have to pick something else. It is going to be the one duelist. And, you know, I wonder who they're going to go for. Squirrel Girl damage output, if left alone with this triple Vanguard composition that likes to dive, she can get a lot of value, but you know who else can get a lot of value? That Punisher, oh, absolutely can.
Well, even more than Punisher. Wait, where'd he go? I just saw. I just saw Bucky.
That could be pretty big too. They're gonna stick on to it instead. Bucky isn't banned. That is right. You're actually completely right about that. I forgot.
Yeah, no Bucky ban at all, especially with Checkmate on Rocket. Like, that's, you know? Maybe. Hold on. Maybe Servant.
Almost makes you wonder why they were banning it this whole time.
Is he listening in? Hold on. Wait, Servant. Are we... What are we... Okay.
He's thinking. Oh, no, there's a 4.
Whatever.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, that's interesting because Checkmate is going back onto the Rocket. Now, here's the thing, though. I actually like this pick from Checkmate because, as Sir Raleigh mentioned, it seemed like the mastery for Luna Snow is a little bit difficult for Checkmate. Rocket, definitely a lot easier to manage, but it also makes you wonder why they aren't playing the Bucky. Either way, the round is going to begin. Team Moonlights is going to be on the attacking side first. Let's see how far they are able to push this convoy. A lot of damage. Whoa! David, not like that. That's how you're supposed to peek at all. Militia's going to lose out on a critical DPS member of all things. It's a Moonlight too. That AoE is not going to be there. Lethal is there. Oh yeah, you're right. The res does come through, but take it down again. Treadmill just has his numbers on the plug. My goodness, this is a good push for Team Moonlights already. Whoa. Solano's going to get sniped down. Luckily, yeah, they're spawning right there though.
Oh, yeah, no. I was going to say, that's the big thing. Treadmill, actually, the focus on Moonlights right now, so good. They're focusing the right targets. Honestly, from both teams, it's been good. Jack Daniels going to get, right on this turret. Going to track all these members down. Oh, my God, did the card just take him out? Did the card just take him out of his turret?
That's so funny. I mean, realistically speaking, with the card coming around, he would have had to cancel it anyways, right?
Yeah, I mean, sure. That's hilarious. Oh my God.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Me neither. I played for a week.
That's funny. Okay, well, here we go. First checkpoint is already almost met by Team Moonlights. They have had no problem pushing this convoy so far, and they most likely will be able to do it. They're getting stuck. Team Militia, they have no way out. The only way out is going to be that tight corridor to the right side of where they are, but if they start leaving that way, it's going to be easy pathings for Team Moonlights to start diving on in. Servants on the back end, though. Nobody's really helping out some of these backline healers and the support. There's the Thor ultimate coming out. This needs to be of high value. It's not gonna be just yet, as the ult value for Team Moonlights is still looking good, but Solano gets
beautifully
sniped down.
Done.
Jack Daniels gets sniped down. Headbutt gets taken down. King Louie gets taken down. Oh my God, everyone's going down for Moonlights.
Yeah, Militia able to find their footing. As I always like to say, they're Miasmic trying to get any picks from spawn as well, trying to kill Cap before he's able to run back in, but not happening just yet. And as well, they're going to be sitting up here on the high ground. Oh, no!
Here we go. Here's the ult. Here's the ult.
Oh, but that just might get burned down if they're not careful. Nice shield there by Doctor Strange. Yeah, and they're just getting burned down, and they don't have the bird because they used it to engage Shuvi. No!
That is just matchup knowledge from Strange. Unfortunately, Eclipse is the one to make the critical mistake. We talked about how good this player was, but that's a definite mistake. What's going on here?
Wait, whoa. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait, I need to talk about this soon because wow. Okay. Moonlight's going to be able to pick up to another one for Lethal and one for King Louie. I believe that's going to be the first point completely done from them. Moonlight should be able to get it on in there here in a moment, but I don't know how to feel about David on the Sioux at the moment. If you're going to be running something like this, you kind of want Adam. Rocket's not terrible.
Yeah.
And if you're going to run the Rocket, you want... Well, there's the bucket. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't do that to me. Like, don't do that to me. I was like, you need... But now you have Mag, so... And now he's on... Okay, we're having a lot of changes. Okay, the second point is going to look completely different. Now we have a Star-Lord and a Bucky. We're on the solo tank for Militia now, so hopefully if Magneto dies, everything might collapse.
Yeah, but Star-Lord has been doing pretty good on this Magneto so far, so if they're able to just hold the front line, then this double back line with a triple strategist is going to work out.
Dude, I thought you were saying Star-Lord was good on Magneto, and I was like, what? And that is going to be an awful tongue twister there. Star-Lord and Star-Lord, yeah. And now Miasmic about to fall down there. We saw in the back, Jack Daniels just trying to aim as much as possible. They're actually already almost through this second point. Oh, beautiful damage again! Comes Bucky, gets 4, gets 5. Wait, are we going to see a whole team wipe? There we go. Oh, not able to find the Thor for another again. The pool doesn't land. Now they have to back up. They don't want to be a little bit too deep. Bless you to the member of the production in the back. And now they're going to keep on going. Star-Lord does have the legendary available for the next fight. What? Are we going to see a good ult is the question. They have some good responses to this, at least. They have the Luna ult if they need. G Solano has the Cloak and Dagger ult as well. Yep, he's looking for it, but it might not be too good. But yep, they're immediately going to pop the Luna ult. And now you need to run. Magneto going to be popping as well. Oh my god, there's so much happening. Jack Daniels able to get one. Miasmic gets rezzed because of the rocket beacon. Now trying to do as much damage as possible. Dave was able to get one onto King Louis. Thor here now not taking too much damage just yet. 800 health, but that might go down fast. I heard the assemble from Cap up in the air will be Thor. Lethal able to find one before they go down. 400 health left. David going to be forced to use the ult. Gets pushed out of it, but Thor goes down from Star-Lord.
As soon as we get to the tight corridor, Team Moonlight starts to falter. As I said, man, these open areas, I don't know what it is. Moonlights have it. But as soon as we go to that tight corridor around the bend, I swear to God, I hate pushing in this area. It seems like it's the same case for Team Moonlights as well. 50 seconds to go. Aya Agamotto will deny some of the members of Team Militia stuff from getting the push on in. Now, this is actually pretty good for Team Moonlights, right? These death timers are going to make it really difficult for Team Militia to push in, and that's 2 of the most critical members of Team Militia down, Servant as well as David. Oh, this Magneto is trying. Yeah, it's not going to happen. They will get the second checkpoint most likely.
Yeah, Moonlights looks to be pushing it right on in, and there's no way he's walking. Anyways, they're able to touch, actually. Hold on, wait. Servant able to find 2 members of Moonlights. This is basically going to be the last fight as well. Miasmic dies. That's 2 DPS members of Militia down, unfortunately. Yep, they got it just in time. Oh my god.
Okay, 1:38 on the clock, but this final push is also slightly difficult for certain teams. It's tight bends everywhere for Team Moonlights. They have to focus back up. They have to make sure that this push actually happens, because from what we've seen in the past, in this series alone, they're going to struggle with this push. Damage output is good as the Magneto's going to fall, but the Star-Lord is up in the air, trying to get the shots as much as possible.
There we go.
Nothing's landing. Nothing is just getting confirmed at all. There's too many targets around. He will not be able to find one as Jack Daniels stays alive too. Ultimate is going to end. He is trying desperately to push the members of Moonlight back, waiting for his Magneto to come on forward. Oh my god, it looks like an absolute ant's nest over here. What is this? Everybody's just surrounded the tight corridors everywhere.
My god, they are going absolutely wicked right now here. No members of Moonlight's dead yet. Miasma's up top. What are we going to see? Only 45 seconds. You need to be very careful with these ultimates. I see a Luna ult popped here for Moonlights. That is going to give Star-Lord an opportunity soon to go off. Servant as well. Possibly going to go in with the Bucky ult. Tons of ults left and right being used. Miasmic does find one on the Jack Daniels. Who's next, though, is the question. Aya Agamotto comes on in 2-3. Make it 4 members of Militia are down, and I believe that's going to be Moonlight sending it right on in. And with David down, that's a team wipe.
Wow, 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 wow. Team Moonlights in a tight corridor just demolished the members of Team Militia. They will be able to get the push 3-0 for Team Moonlights as we're going to go to round number 2 and have Team Militia push that convoy all the way towards the end.
God, Militia, what has happened since game number 1? They looked insanely dominant on Central Park, but Shuvi, where are they going with this?
They're trying to cook something, and I'm not entirely sure it's the right time for them to do so. Now, they will go for the double Punisher plus Bucky and possibly the Rocket. Yeah, they should be going. If you're investing this much into that team up, you might as well just send it fully all the way. Now, David, he's looking for that Venom. This could create a little bit of chaos in the backline, open up the timing and the windows for Servant and Miasmic to get that push on in. If this ends up working out, we will go over into overtime with whatever time is left on both teams' side. They're going to try to get the convoy pushed in. Remember, there's only 8 seconds left for Team Moonlights. That's one of the biggest things for that team. And as soon as Team Militia gets a little bit of rhythm going in this Punisher plus the Bucket combination is going to be really difficult to stop when that Rocket has got the ammo packs just flying everywhere for infinite ammo on these two.
I like this comp a lot, honestly, and hopefully Big Boy is able to put that Snowflake on the Venom. That is the most important thing right now, I will say. And Moonlights, remember, if we do go into another round, they will get that extra minute. Only 68 seconds for Moonlights. That means so much of that push is going to be into overtime, but we have to see first if Militia can do this as they come on out of the gates. Let's see who the first pick on either team is going to be. We see him swinging on in, actually. He'll be going right onto the Punisher turret. No, it's okay. Right now, don't worry. He can climb up walls. Remember, he is indeed a spider. Essentially.
De facto
spider, don't you worry about it. But now, possibly with 5 seconds on that shield left, going to be swinging on in soon. Lethal, throwing some good damage there with that Awakening Rune. Of course, Thor, so much. There's the mag bubble as well from Sarlord. A lot of damage coming on out. Will Lethal end up falling? Is anybody going to end up falling? And there is the shield. Venom now going to have to back out. Heals are on point, serving a little bit too far, possibly, though. There it is. Like I said, good punish there from Moonlights. Not able to find any kills just yet. Venom swinging on out again, but there's the trade they needed. Treadmill will be going down, but of course it's a cap, so he can run back. Has a bunch of movement abilities, so not the worst thing in the world. Great slam from Venom. Multiple on. Oh, there we go. A huge Venom ult as well. Miasmic trying to target as many people as they can. Are they going to be able to kill the Cloak and Dagger in the back who just ulted? There is so much happening here, Shuvi.
But Militia is trying. They want to get the push. They're trying to invest everything, but people just aren't dying from the side of Team Moonlight. Where is the damage? Again, coming down from Servant. He needs to get these confirmed kills as much as possible. He does get one again. Down to the third. And he gets another one again. Down to the Cloak and Dagger, trying desperately to run away. Can he get the kill? No, he cannot, as his shift is just gone. But that chain is what is going to open up, allow Team Militia to get the first checkpoint push in. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock, a lot more than Team Moonlights had in their push rotation.
Oh my goodness. Well, Militia, here we go, walking on up now. The second point almost was cake for Moonlights. I don't even know. Is it going to be the same is my question. Great Eye of Agamotto there. Oh my goodness, this is just disgusting. Lethal up in the air. Beautifully done there. Now Luna ult as well coming on out. Car's not pushing too far with that. Oh man, this is so rough for them. Oh, the mag.
Oh no!
That's still the bridge.
Yeah, that happens a little bit too often, doesn't it?
Yeah, and with Militia on this attack right now, they are just going insane. Beautiful. Just this is so gorgeous to see. They're gonna wait for this Dagger ultimate to be out, possibly to keep going. David does get revived. Unfortunately, Miasmic will go down. Big Boy as well goes down. Now they're going to be forced to back on up. Hopefully they don't stagger too hard. Don't go for a pull or anything. You just need to back up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, there is so much chase potential on the side of Team Moonlights, right? I think it's just effectively going to be a full reset angle for Team Militia. Bucky, I mean, his left shift is gone. You can't really get away from that anymore. So, nice attempt on what you were trying to do, but that is going to be the Punisher ultimate invested from Jack Daniels. It does get a lot of value as it will be the full reset, and they're trying to push away as much as possible. The Punisher ultimate being activated from Eclipse, but he's too far away. He's going to get taken down himself. Venom trying desperately to stand up in the front side 2, but everybody from Team Militia is pushing in one by one. Guys, you gotta group back up. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Venom gets access to the back line. David is doing what he can, and he will knock down Jack Daniels as again gonna come down from Servant. And no, he does not get another one. Militia just cut down, and they can't get anything done.
Yeah, no, it's looking very rough right now, trying to build these ults up. They need a pick somewhere. Yeah, there's the Agamotto. Great ult there by Big Boy to keep them alive for the moment, for the time being. Will they be able to find anything, though? It's not looking like it. The Assemble from Cap, a great defensive tool here, and now it might actually end up taking the down in the back. Doctor Strange about to go down. There's the first one you need. There's a second as well. Moonlights. Hold on a second. Is this the fall of them right now?
Can I just say, Checkmate is doing amazing on this rocket. I really would have believed that the result might have been different if they had swapped over onto this during our second map, but no, I mean, it doesn't matter. Whatever doesn't work, you might as well change it, and it's working so well. How many times has Checkmate died? Can we check the scoreboard really quick while we are waiting? Because I think this rocket pick has been one of the biggest change-ups on this. Only 4 deaths, 29,000 healing, right? I mean, he's doing his job now.
Yeah, really well done by them, trying to get those healing numbers up to match Moonlights. Now, of course, with the second point captured, 3 minutes on the clock. Are they going to be able to push it in? Will they be able to get it all the way, Shuvi? It's going to be a little bit rough, but I think they're up to the challenge. Here we go. Ult's coming on out. And they're my cloak and dagger. Just instantly dying like that. Servant able to find one. I don't know if they're going to be able to find anything with this, though. Again, I think it was a little too early. When the ult does go out, they're not going to be able to find anything. No reset for Bucky at the moment, but still a lot of damage coming in, Shuvi. Oh, yeah, this is what you love to see.
Yeah, this has to be a reset now from Team Moonlights. Even if the ultimate value was just not that great from Servant, he still had the ammo pack going and almost untouched throughout the entire course of the fight. These tight corridors, again, really difficult for Team Moonlights to fight for. Even with the Captain America trying to deny as much focus as possible towards this front side. Eclipse, he's got the Punisher ultimate activated. This Captain America is trying to stay alive. He's running all over the place, but will get shredded down into oblivion. 5 seconds to go until he's going to come back up. Thor ultimate activated as well. Lethal is trying to hold this as much as possible, but Blooper is just going to pop that Luna ultimate. It needs to be the reset, but what is left now for Team Moonlights? They're trying desperately to hold. They have the members, they have the bodies, but they just don't have the ultimates. Down goes Jack Daniels, and I think this may be it. You gotta hold the convoy, but 2 members down on the side of Team Moonlights. That's what's gonna go down too. Treadmill getting taken low. Oh, here we go. Cloak and Dagger ultimate, trying whatever they can to hold the line. Venom ultimate only finds 1. It's not going to be too much, but Checkmate has their ultimate. Star-Lord has their ultimate. This is not going to be good for Team Moonlights at all. Here we go.
Up in the air, waiting for anything, finds the Luna as he comes on down, finds a second in the form of Jack Daniels, able to bubble himself, but is it going to be enough? I don't know just yet. They were able to get 2, even a third, but they're just wasting, so much time here. There's still a minute left, but this feels like it's going to take ages, and that's 12 seconds of basically invulnerability from Luna. Miasmic does get 1, but ends up going on down. Servant able to find 1, but Miasmic does get res thanks to the Rocket Beacon. Moon Knight ult not able to find much here. Assemble is out from Treadmill, and this is almost going to be even timers from both of these teams. They just need to shove it a little bit. 2 meters! 2 meters, Shuvi! 2 meters!
Oh, the Thor in the backside. Dude, no one's seen this Thor yet. Oh, can they get the push? It's still at 2 meters. Everyone on the side of Moonlights is just trying desperately to buy as much time, right? Because that's all they can do. At this point, all you can do is buy more time. Give yourself some advantages going into that overtime. Great Venom ultimate to push the members. They can't kill this current Captain America. Finally, they get it. The push is going to be there. 14 seconds left. Those 2 teams are on their back foot for this final overtime push. What did we just see?
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. But these 2 teams are basically going to be on even footing for this, Shuvi. 8 seconds and 14 seconds. Well, a minute 8, minute 14. This is disgusting.
Yeah, I will say, though, really big credit to both of these teams. A lot of them have been able to kill the Luna Snow in their ultimates. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world, but it's denied so much possibilities for both of these teams, whether they're trying to defend, whether they're trying to push. I don't know what it is about these guys, but they have their eyes set out for the Luna Snow. They just have the targets in sight as soon as she decides to pop the ultimate. This is kind of nice.
Yeah, no, I really like these Luna ults so much. They have been very reactive. The only criticism is sometimes they'll ult like the other support, like at the same time. But that's just, I really like
often.
It's not that, but it happens. But it's okay. 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 But
the good guys.
Here we go, Shuvi. How are Militia going to defend this?
Yeah. Okay. So Team Militia actually had a pretty weak defense, if I remember correctly, when Team Moonlights was pushing, and they are going to be for the first half, right? They had a really, really solid push, only got tripped up towards the end at the first checkpoint. If we see the similar pattern that we saw in the first push that they had, we should be able to see the convoy going to the first checkpoint, really no problems with it. But do remember that Team Militia still has their swapped up composition. David's holding up at the front side extremely well with this Venom, not allowing this convoy to push. So I think you're right from what you said earlier. Most of this overtime is definitely going to go into overtime, right? These teams are going to have to just not going to have any additional chances. You're going to have to hold that convoy and just try your best to get whatever you can.
Try your darndest, but, well, here we go. Bucky with infinite ammo, the most disgusting thing on Earth at the moment. Gets one. Big shocker. Shotgun as well with the... Look.
Yeah, it's the...
Duck hunting. They're playing duck hunt, Shuvi, and with 15 seconds left, it's a little bit rough. Well, I think Militia defended it.
Yeah, see, this is why you always wonder, why didn't they do this earlier? With the Rocket as well as the Punisher and the Bucky.
No shoving it in here for Moonlights, unfortunately. Well, Militia, it's gonna be a very long.
That be good.
Yeah, no, it might. They're gonna have to go far with this one, but. Well, let's see. Can Militia push it 20 meters?
Yeah, the problem is David is going to be such a pain for the backliners. I don't know what the answer is going to be. I think the only thing that you're going to be able to go for is the Penny, which Treadmill will swap over to. But that means that Captain America is not going to be there, which means guess what? Punisher and the Bucky is completely unleashed from this. I don't think the Thor alone is going to be enough to knock it down. They will swap it over onto Edba, but again, it still stays the same. The value of Eclipse and Servant is going to be absolutely massive. Checkmate, he's got the ammo pack from the start too.
Pull out the rocket, Moonlights. Come on. Give me the rocket. Give me the Bucky. Just play mirror comp because it's working.
Yeah.
For Militia. Let me see it,
This turret's going to give so much credence to Militia's pushing power too, because they're not going to be able to deal with it, which means, Eclipse, the damage value on this is going to be insane. David's going to deny a lot of focus onto the convoy. It might be one of our fastest push, man.
Doesn't this have a... I'm so excited. Here we go. Do you think they know what's ready or what's going to be at that door?
I don't think they do. Look at how split everybody is.
Dude,
if they want to deal with the Venom.
Locked in. Look at this.
Here we go. Here's the
okay.
Okay. You know what, Treadmill? I got you. Maybe they were
and
ready
we just
for
go out
this.
the other door. Penny Mines out in the open as well. Here we go. Oh my god. That damage there for about half a moment. Oh my god. Well, at least they're going to be able to get the Punisher turret on out of here. Shuvi. Oh, Ed with one. David could be a little far up. Use the shield. Here we go. Are we going to see him swing on out of here is the question. Not able to find too much yet. There's the swing that I was looking for. Miasmic. We'll find a kill on the Treadmill. And guess what? Treadmill does not have a portal to get back with.
True. So, and he's going to get taken down too, right?
Yeah, no, they're just going to be playing on... There's no way. I'm just so... Wow, okay. This is going to be insane. They cannot walk past that Penny. Yeah, here we go. Coming on in with a huge slam. Checkmate, unfortunately, going to go down. Nice bubble, but there was... wow. They only have 3 seconds. Nice. Star-Lord able to find one. The Cloak and Dagger able to get it. There's Big Boy, actually, with a Luna ult. Able to find maybe anything here. We're gonna see it, Shuvi. Armed and dangerous after the infinite ammo, please. Or no, just right now, armed and dangerous. Okay, we need to get a reset or anything. Yeah, the Luna Snow ult is not gonna allow anything. Miasmic is able to get back up. Our Moonlight's gonna hold this.
Oh, no way. Are they actually might be able to? Everyone's deaths are so stagnated. This Venom in the middle of nowhere. Ayamamoto comes out, and the players' health bars are dropping. Venom right in the middle of nowhere. He's gonna fall. Team Moonlights have done it. Overtime. This is not gonna happen. That's it.
Reverse sweep.
What? How on earth have they done that? But they do it. 12.41 meters is all Militia will get. Team Moonlights take the series 2-1. This is probably the longest series we've ever seen throughout the entire 3 weeks of RRL so far.
Wow. Lethal L going to be the MVP of this as well. Beautifully done by Moonlights. Oh my god, man.
Yeah, look at these stats. It's absolutely filthy. The match lasted for 18 minutes in a game of Marvel Rivals. 18 minutes. We went quite literally as long as it could. We got to every single one of the final points on literally no time, right? Because we went down to 8 seconds for one, 14 seconds for the other. We got the additional overtime time. We went all the way to the end for those.
I don't even got anything to say.
Yeah, that was a good game.
I don't need. Yeah, that was it for me. Put it over to those guys. Put it over to those analyst desk guys. I don't got anything else to say about this.
I have so much. All right, in my opinion, I don't want to downgrade anything that Moonlights has done. They played fantastically, they played to their win cons, and they pulled out some amazing plays. For Militia, I think this is a generational throw. I am so...
Like, I felt like I was watching an episode of Solo Level in there with Moonlights, and how things went from map 1 to here, map 3. Sorry, somebody's trying to call me, so I'm throwing my Fitbit and my phone. We're busy, we're locked in, and I can't believe what we just watched. Like, Moonlights came back, the Squirrel Girl band came through, Jack Daniels had to pick something else, and Ed Wood got off cap eventually. Block came in with the penny at the end, and they were able to still steal the win from Militia using 3 Vanguard, 1 Duelist, and 2 strategies.
I have 2 big comments. I think the biggest MVP for Militia is Snuggles, who isn't even playing today, because they added Checkmate and said, get off of Luna. Did wonders for them for that game 3. Unfortunately, for that whole series, I felt like I was watching the Oscars. There's a lot of paid actors in this goddamn match.
Honestly, you know, a little bit of shout out to Shuvi, because I feel like he was heard in that last contest though with Militia. They saw the strange, they saw the penny mines, and they went out the other door.
Yeah,
like
okay.
There's a lot of notes.
There is. I don't want to rip into Militia too hard. I'm going to highlight what Moonlights has been doing fantastically. Jack Daniels, the only PC player on this console team, did great. Lethal L, phenomenal. Played Thor the entire set basically and was just going crazy. Was able to pull out ultimates from the backline, was able to solo kill so many people. And Treadmill, honestly, way more of a flexible hero pool than I thought he added him. The Strange Portal, although a little goofy, did actually buy them about 20 seconds, which was the difference maker in that OT.
You didn't have to have anybody walk through it. You just had to deny that area, and that was huge. 20 seconds when you're down to like less than a minute. Yeah, that's
a whole like fourth of your time.
I'm still like,
just because they had to funnel out of a different exit that Penny had trapped. So big props for Moonlights. They played their OT almost perfectly. If there's only some notes that I had, it's that they seemed a little hesitant to go for high ground during third point, which is something that can be very big for every team going forward. There's 3 avenues of advancement. There's high ground, there's the right path, and there's center lane. And everyone seemed to hug in that center lane when I believe it was Treadmill on Captain America who was kind of just going in solo.
We saw Surf and Vibe switch to Storm at the very, very end, but this is a 3D game, not a 2D side-scroller. You are allowed to spread your wings and expand in the map instead of just staying on point. That's what tanks are for. The DPS are allowed to flush out a little bit into those side lanes. Yeah, we saw the Star-Lord come through, but it didn't feel like it worked too much for Militia as well. There, again, I hate to say it, but I feel like people don't listen to me, and like it's a life problem. You gotta time your ult sometimes. It really felt that Militia was not able to move unless they had ults up. Like, we did see the bucket come through and do a lot of work for Militia, but it wasn't enough. There wasn't, a dead stop with everything. It was, yeah, we could have pushed you back to spawn, but then they're going to push you back to point and into the next point. And, as a Militia fan, that felt bad to watch.
It did, but half of their roster is missing from this week, so I won't lay into them too hard. Hopefully next week, when they have Space and everybody else back, they're going to show us that performance we're pretty used to seeing. Because I'm pretty sure Space, if he watches this back, is going to be like, I could have immediately diffed this man on Captain America. I should have been
Yes! Yes, absolutely. Like, yeah, nope, that's... No notes. I'm done.
Yeah. I
like,
think
Moonlights did so well.
They did. Congratulations to them. Getting a big upset victory. Hopefully they can carry this momentum and get more victories going forward.
First dub of the season
against their other console team, who is a much higher rank than them. Like, it shows. They did a lot of work. I have nothing left to say. I kind of want to send us to our ad and our break. How about you, Ola?
Just let's come after the stream. I know we got into the game, but please join us in the Discord after. We got a lot of talked about. And let's figure things out, Militia. I'm hoping for you. I'm sending for you. We gotta clean it up, guys.
Space is gonna have so many words for them. Let's get over to our ad. Again, which letting rip the group. Oh my.
And you love to see it. Speaking of the Devil Space Turtle from Militia, going crazy in the back line right now with side of Mojangles, but here's that Storm going on in left and right. Are they going to be able to get any kills with it? No, there's Pablo. Oh, they killed Pablo! Pablo! But they stepped off of it for a while. Storm just goes down for free. What is happening? The moon haunts you as well. 4 kills! Oh,
it's a disaster.
Oh no, 5 big booms from Funky. No!
They have a bunch of different options.
Oh, hello. All the way up in the air, baby. Oh, the Wolverine. You're going to be over there having a fun time watching these games, which I'm excited for. We have 2 action-packed rounds tonight for you. These teams are looking fantastic. Me and you have been doing our work all these last few weeks trying to get, team names together, players, strategies, meta. The game's been changing a lot. We have a ton to go through, and I hope you guys are looking forward to tonight as well. What are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, and for the viewers who are unaware, we are kicking off today's games with Team Nightshade versus KC Birthright. And after that, we'll be going into Militia versus Mojangles. And Vix, if you care to remind everybody what our maps are for the day.
Yeah, of course. We have 3 beautiful maps. Our first map will be Clintar, the symbiotic surface, one of my favorite maps, a convergence map, if you guys do not know. Followed up, I believe we're going to be going over to the Spider Islands there in Tokyo 2099, a pure convoy map. And for our last map of the day, we will be going to the Antarctic Hydra base, Hell's Heaven.
Oh man, Hell's Heaven. I am not looking forward to that now. It's not a good time for either of us when we're playing ranked.
Not at all. We have a storied history with that.
Unfortunately. Now, to give a quick breakdown of the rules and format that we're going with, we are playing a best of 3, and we are using Team Captain Draft for this. For those who are unaware of it and haven't been watching any tournaments, both teams get both 2 bans and a protect in between each ban. This gives a lot of room for flexibility and for people to protect something that may be key to their strategy.
It's Raleigh, I believe. Just now, we are going to be getting into game number 1, going to Clintar, the symbiotic surface. My brother, are you excited?
Absolutely. I cannot wait to get started.
Militia with a very cool team. Really cool team comp here.
I mean, they're switching it up. How about we focus on Mojangles right now, who is running triple support, who just got nerfed. I'm not too sure about this one. I'm surprised by Militia's composition now. They seem to settle on their support line, but Space playing Captain America win. At least all the data that I've found says they're a support player.
I will say with Mojangles as well. Oh, Aaron actually going to be already going down on the side of the defense. That's going to make it a 5. Oh, wait, that is. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God.
The triple support unfortunately fell there very fast, and I think that's going to be Militia. Okay, already taking the first point, Sorrel. I'm telling you,
players,
my goats.
Strong.
I love it. I want to see more of it. And I think this is the perfect game to do it. He is going deep. Oh my God.
I like it.
Oh,
honestly.
wait, there we go. He's going to get the BRB. Yeah, oh no. That is actually. Oh, whoop.
Oh, you just locked him in with the. Oh.
No, this is fine. This is completely fine. Rocket might have a lot of movement here. You see, actually, the defense, the Namor. Oh no, Rocket's gonna die just like that. No help in the back for the Rocket, unfortunately.
No support. Oh, what's going on here?
Full out attack on them already. This Namor's going crazy. The Storm ult able to pick up 3. 4 with the Storm ultimate. Feel that hurricane. And I'm sure they are feeling it. That's going to be so much distance. 2 on cart right now. Such great setup here as well. They do have a few ults on the side of basically all the ults actually up in the Rocket on the side of Mojangles. So let's see how they're going to be able to use this. Assemble is happening actually there. Just oh my God, Space Turtle.
He's creating so much space.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. And here we go. Magneto. What are we going to be able to find with the Sorrel? Oh, the Namor.
Getting back into the swing of things, Militia does have 2 ultimates, and they're about to build up that devastating Storm ultimate again, which letting rip the group. Oh my God.
There it is, the combo. Militia executing. Console players come out to support each other as well. I've seen so many people in the chat here to support Militia, and you love to see it. Speaking of the Devil, Space Turtle from Militia going crazy in the backline right now with this Captain America ultimate. Diving in, Storm with 3.
Storm.
It's just looking. They just look fantastic. Final point here.
Ult comes out, but I don't think it even gets anybody. Things are starting to fall apart for Mojangles.
Oh my goodness, it is so hard for Mojangles here right now. Actually, hold on. Wait, they're actually doing it. Okay, hold on. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Mojangles, a little bit of a comeback here, able to stop Militia for a moment, maybe waste a little bit of their time. They still have 3 minutes on the clock to work. Exactly. Take us to OT. We give us that tension. I want it so badly. And here we go again. Space Turtle in the back. Great sleep there by Mantis. Be trying to get out with the shield, though. That shield breaks. Oh, no. That is really unfortunate. Space Turtle dying. Groot will be walking up. Has the ultimate available. Some walls as well. Getting a decent amount of health, but that gets pulled back in. Oh, but that's 2 members of Militia falling down.
I think that's fine. They're just trying to buy time here.
Oh, and there's that Groot. Oh, but the Sue in return. Oh, and now I believe they're just going to be waiting a second for Storm. Checkmate. You can see, very nice name there. 2 members of Militia going down again. But is Storm going to be able to get anything here? That's 2 kills. It's going to even up the fight. Who are they going to be focusing here? They were looking for the Magneto for a moment, but this Cap needs to live. Just going to try and beat on the Sue right now, who will end up going down. Aaron goes down. Sean goes down on the Namor. Mag goes down. Pillar by pillar, they will be falling. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Only 3 meters left. Sean's in the back right now. Needs that ult as quick as possible on the Psylocke. Su ult goes out as well. Cap with the assemble going on in. Oh, I don't think they're going to be able to hold this. 3 members of Mojangle's already down a 4th. It's only... Oh, I'm sorry. Psylocke now. No.
Oh,
That
they at least
is
run it down
it.
to 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Honestly, after the dominant showing in the first point and the first convoy point after that, very strong for them to pull back for a whole almost 3.5, 4 minutes. The rank difference between these two squads, the average rank on Mojangles is about Platinum, while Militia is like Celestial, some Eternity players. They're putting up a good showing.
Be hard. I'm curious to see these Groot walls. We do have one a little bit back. You know, if you don't know, Groot going to be able to get so much free health from a great wall like that. We have Mojangles working on up. Magneto here taking a lot of damage. Has the bubble now. Forced to use it. Does not want to die here too early. Sean, actually, they're able to pick up 2 kills already onto the defense of Militia. Yeah, that's too absolutely massive. No, yeah.
I think they get first point off of that.
Wow, this is exactly what I was just saying. Are they going to be able to take it easily? And they do. Oh, Space Turtle goes down there as well. Very unfortunate. They might have to pop an ult to be able to... Yeah, there we go. They're going to have to hold it with this Mantis ult. Unfortunately, Psylocke not going to be able to get too much out of that. Now they're going to have to find their way back into this. This card needs to be stopped soon. They do have a few ults on the side of Mojangles, but here's that Storm going on in left and right. Are they going to be able to get any kills with it? No, there's the Groot ult coming in as well. Su pops hers. Sean going to be able to get a kill there onto the Mantis. A double kill. Now killing Storm as well. The defense is going down. This Psylocke is doing so much. Sean will eventually fall, but now Magneto able to kill. And look at this, the attack. They're just killing them one by one. What is happening now? This is insane. Militia now. We talked about Mojangles fighting their footing, and now guess what? Hello, everybody, and welcome back from our break here over onto the RRL. Once again, I am still Vix. That is still Shuvy. That's as far as we know. That's all we know. We don't even know what teams are playing. But anyways, moving on. Yeah, what an exciting first set of games. Was that not, Shuvy?
Yeah, 100%. You know what? It was fun. We got the longest series pretty much we've watched throughout the entire course of the RRL, but we now have our next 2 teams that are going to be fighting. It is the last series of the weekend, week 3, day number 2. Birthright and the Pillarmen will be rounding out our matches for the week.
Yep, some very, very great teams here going to be playing. And of course, that means we have to go back to the Empire of Eternal Night. We will be getting back over to Central Park here very shortly. The lobby is being set up and everything. And yeah, of course, if you don't know the maps, after Central Park, we will be going to Burn and T'Challa, followed up by Yggdrasil Path, with which we just saw an incredible game on.
Yeah, a lot of clip worthy moments that we saw on Yggdrasil Path. But this time around, I want to see a little bit of a longer Central Park, because Central Park itself is also a really, really great map. We saw, this whole... yeah, why do we show that? Production's being mean to Jack Daniels, man. That's a little unfortunate. But continuing what I was saying, I think Central Park, we saw it yesterday, right? The staircase hold in the second checkpoint is really, really interesting to watch. I think that's where we're going to get a lot of ideas about what the teams are going to want to do. So it might be a good way for us to scout out the ideas for the Pillarmen, as well as, which one was it? There's so many KCs. Birthright. There we go.
Yeah, lots of KCs.
So yeah, a lot of them.
But yeah, no, I completely understand. But here we go again and again. Went serving there. A great ult there with Bucky. That was just wonderful to see, huh?
Yeah, surely after this, we'll actually have Bucky bans again, right? Because this only happened in Yggdrasil's because Bucky wasn't banned, which you and I were surprised about. It didn't start like that, where the Bucky and the Punisher weren't really picked at the beginning, but I think with the combination of the rocket that we saw coming out from Checkmate, I mean, the answer is right there. So if the Bucky doesn't get banned again in this series, do expect something like that to happen, because we know how good the combination is. We saw how good the combination is as well, but at the same time, that even more of a credence to Team Moonlights for being able to defend against it. And will we be able to see that this time around with Team KC, Birthright, as well as the Pillarmen?
Well, who knows what we are going to see, but I believe we are going to be getting started here very, very shortly. I am so looking forward to this, man. I love Central Park so much. I can't stop talking about it, Shuvi.
Yeah, 100%. As I said, this is a really fun map. I had a lot of fun watching the staircase holes yesterday. That's the one I want to see today. We didn't get
on
it
the third push or the second push. Sorry, yeah. No, I love the first point, it being defended, but I don't know how to describe it. The later you go in the map, the more fun it gets, and I can say that for a lot of convergence maps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it's peak.
Yeah,
peak. I don't know what else to say.
Both ramps for both of the checkpoint marks are really good in Central Park. They made that map really well.
Yeah, no, it is just incredible. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. But I believe the lobby is there. We're gonna get it started here in just a minute, man. Is there anybody you're gonna be looking out for?
Oh, that is a really good question. I think the player that I was specifically looking at, let me double check really quickly. I feel like this is a little bit more for the analyst stuff, but I could say my own opinions as well. City Ocean from Pillarman was really fun to watch last week, right? I think they were the one on the cheaper town hall. Mr. Iron Fist Man, that guy did so much last week, so it's going to be pretty exciting to watch. Whatever he's got cooked up this week, too.
Yeah, and of course, guys, we actually do have a new RRL page up over there on Twitter. It is at Watch RRL. There have been so many clip-worthy moments that we have been seeing over these last few weeks. So if you guys want to go give that a follow, I will just, I'd appreciate it so much, and so will all the lovely people over at TR. You can find anything RRL related there. So yeah, it is at Watch RRL over there on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, please go give that a follow. It really helps us out, so we'd appreciate it. But yeah, I believe we want to send it over to the analyst desk there for a minute. Do we not, Shuvi?
Yeah, I want to hear what they got.
Now let's see it.
Thank you guys so much. Unfortunately, I do not think we are seeing the cheaper town hall today.
No, we are not. Iron
that's
Fist
mainly because
definitely going to be banned.
I don't think he's actually going to be banned. I think City Ocean is going to be playing tank for this series because not only their coach, but their star DPS, Lilith, is actually playing for Pillarmen today.
That's right. We've been talking about Lilith quite frequently over the weeks, but they've always been more of an enigma in the background. But they definitely put in some work with Pillarmen. So we're going to see, them back in action.
Yes. So for people who aren't aware, and let me pull away the curtains a little bit. We normally have Ambazar in this slot, and the team plays very aggressively with Ambazar and Ashes playing the main tanks, with City Ocean playing like Iron Fist or something. But every single week, Lilith has been working with his team, VOD reviewing with them, coaching them, and helping them improve overall. But with them fighting Birthright, a little bit of a tougher matchup, Ambazar is out of this week, Lilith is coming in, and the coach is on the starting roster to decimate the opponents. Lilith is a Celestial level DPS, and we should see a pretty good game coming forward.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy seeing like two of our biggest Captain America players stepping out this week with new faces coming in, or people that we haven't seen since week 1. I don't know if if Birthright is going to be ready for this. I really feel like I'm leaning on the Pillarman side for the win today, but I was with Militia versus Moonlights, but Moonlights came out for the win. So I don't know what to expect anymore, man. I'm like, why do I have a notebook?
I'm hoping for Pillarmen to win. City Ocean, I love his hero pool. I love Iron Fist. I love Thing. I'm really hoping that this team started really low, but they've been making leaps and bounds and improvement every single week, and I kind of want to see them take it all the way.
Now, speaking of new players, we also have Mommy Mousy over on Birthright coming in for the first time as well, I believe. So, do you have any insight on this player?
They were actually here last week when you weren't on the desk, actually.
That's right.
So,
anyways,
let me double check the stats from last week. They were playing support for the team, primarily playing Sue. We haven't seen them play anything else, so it's kind of held to be seen if they have more in their heroes pool, but we don't really see supports targeted too much in the RRL.
No,
I don't have too much else to say, other than we're not seeing Magic this series.
No, Magic him, again, going to be showing up for KC Birthright, and yeah, not going to be able to live up to their namesake. Iron Fist not going to exist. Magic not going to exist. I don't know what else to say. You know, this missing a day kind of messes with you.
It does, but you know what we can expect to see? Ashes on Groot.
So, is there anything else you want to cover before we hand it over to the wonderful and amazing casting, by the way, from Vix and Shuvi?
No, there's a couple of things I want to keep hidden. I hope the Birthright has done their homework on Pillarmen, because they have been improving, but there are some patterns in their gameplay that make them a little more vulnerable than other teams. But we'll see if that gets taken advantage of. Vix and Shuvi, let's get on to Series 2.
What if I don't want to? Like, what then?
Yeah,
you know, what if we don't want to? Like, you know, just
look at us for a while. You know, maybe we'll spend the next hour and a half just looking at us. It's our call, right? No, I'm just kidding.
please change it over to the game before this. You know, just change it over to the game.
I don't want to
change it over. There we go. Central part. Yeah.
Yeah, it is not our call actually. So
yeah. Well, here we go, everybody, getting right on into the game. Shuvi, what are we going to see from these bands? What do we think the Pillarmen?
well,
Do we think the Pillarmen are going to be saving that Iron Fist? And of course, Magic M's already getting banned out.
I highly doubt it. I completely agree with everything that the analysts were saying today. They're on point, like usual, right? 100%. If City Ocean is going to be on that Vanguard role today, unfortunately, Iron Fist is not happening, right? I do like the Magic ban. It seems like for the most part, Pillarmen have done their homework already. Magic M's hovering that Magic, not going to be able to play it, unfortunately. Bucky ban coming out. Seems like these teams watch last match.
Yeah, I don't think they want to see any of that Bucky, do they, Shuvi? That was
no shenanigans around here.
No shenanigans whatsoever. Groot going to be saved as well over there for Birthright. Easy Birthright, that is. Now, what are we going to see from the Pillarmen?
Oh! No way. Are we
Sorali.
actually?
Hey, buddy.
Sorali, you might have lied to us, man. You might have lied. Okay, never mind.
Are we going to be watching the Oscars again, though, is the question, as Sorale said there before. Oh, my goodness, that was beautiful. But a Doctor Strange ban as well, which we've been seeing a little bit more of lately. I've honestly been enjoying Strange bans.
Yeah, it's really good in Central Park. I think Strange's shield is able to block a lot of value. We've seen it multiple times throughout the past 2 weeks that I've been here, at least. These Doctor Strange ultimates, the Eye of Agamotto, getting massive value out for pretty much every team that has been running it. So I love the way that we are going about this. So, yeah, that Iron Fist was a little bit of a bait as City Ocean's going to be moving over onto the thing. I also, by the way, have really liked this resurgence of the Squirrel Girl for a lot of our teams. It's a mirror matchup once again, OG Buns versus Omkabo for this round. You know what? I'm going to be looking at the stats again, right? Because in the last series that we watched, we had Eclipse definitely outclassing the opponent's Squirrel Girl, but really couldn't find results out of it. This time around, we'll see what the stats are going to look like. This Squirrel Girl mirror matchup is going to be my personal point of contest.
Yeah, really curious about it as well. 30 seconds until all these teams are going to get underway and the fighting really starts. I am looking forward to it. I love this Squirrel Girl recolor here. Honestly, it's one of my favorites. I love looking at it. I think it's so pretty. I love the gray and blue hues.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth actually. It's one of the more what is it? I should say, you're right. I think smooth is a great way to say it. It looks almost natural, I guess.
No, yeah, 100%. And I just have I got to get this opinion out there. The Adam Warlock, both of his recolors are the ugliest things in this game by a country mile. Like, they just don't look right.
At least we aren't seeing any of that in this round.
No Adam Bluelock.
Yep, here we go though, ladies and gentlemen. The map will begin. Central Park push is going to start online with the Pillarmen trying to push through the initial ruined castle. Root Wall is going to be starting out with Finlow trying to deny entry points. Same thing for Ashes as well. Let's see how aggressive these Roots are going to push it as City Ocean jumping straight into the front line, but denied by the Root Wall, and that's why group value is so high up against the thing.
That was beautiful indeed. Ashes now Be trying to play it a little bit of a range, not trying to go too much. OG Bun's gonna find another one there onto Intuit. Magichems, meanwhile, gonna be killing Ashes. And the Pillarmen, unfortunately, struggling here on their first push. Not really able to find anything just yet, but still, whole lot of time on their side. You just have to, you know, let them work their magic.
Yeah, exactly. Just wait it out a little bit. Pillarmen still have a lot of time.
Oh, Dunes again.
Okay. Look, oh my
There
God,
we go.
Comboed in with the Squirrel Girl ultimate. That's going to be the snipe down onto Magicem. Remember, this is going to take quite a while for them to come back. In response, the Squirrel Girl ultimate going to go out from OG Bun, but it's also going to get taken down. It seems like for the most part, Pillarmen seems to have control, but there's a lot of members falling down. Never mind, Terminator on the thing is going to be able to knock down members one step at a time. Too many people in this area, and the group wall once again. City Ocean, he's just getting blocked in. There are the dams everywhere to not let the water flow.
Yeah, and come on, I want to see them pick it up. Pillarmen, almost 2 minutes. We do have the Cloak and Dagger ult event. There it is! Iron Fist!
Oh, he's
there
locked
it is.
in, man. There's a lot of good flank angles on this map, too. I'm surprised it didn't start it out, but here we go. Root ultimate to start us off. City Ocean is going to get the first pick of the Iron Fist the moment he swaps over
already?
onto it. 60%. Yeah, he's liking the pick already, man. Who cares about that single Vanguard if you got the Iron Fist on the backside? This is going to cause a lot of chaos for this team, right? Terminator getting taken down. Where is the Groot? He's just not able to do a single thing. Locked down and taken down. Finlow's going to swap over onto the Venom, which is quite surprising because he was doing really good on the Groot, but he's stuck in the middle of nowhere, will get taken down as well. These Groot walls denying every source of healing for the side of Team Birthright, and this Iron Fist has already turned the tides.
He's hitting it right now. This is what I love to see, a victory lap from City Ocean. Got right off of the thing and right onto the Iron Fist. That is exactly what I wanted to see, and it's already paying dividends for the Pillarmen.
Yeah, so I guess in the end, Sorali did lie to us a little bit.
I hate you, Sorali. Anyway.
Here we go, the push with the Ratatasker.
Oh, only going to be able to find one with that, but will it be enough? No, they're going to be getting healed an insane amount right now. Magicem's also, I want to see this Psylocke right now. Kind going to be able to find one onto OG Buns. Be throwing those hella waves down. Now Magicem's in the back fighting City Ocean there for a moment. Now that's going to be two actually for KC Birthright. There we go. One for Kind. Going to be able to pick it up, but going to get slammed on down. The thing does it again, Shuvi.
Oh, City Ocean has already popped the ultimate though. I mean, he's completely alone, almost about to get taken down. Will not get taken down in the end, but he's still by himself. He will eventually fall down too. So unfortunately, the Cheaper Town Hall not really going to happen. Yeah, the stagger deaths all over the place too for the Pillarmen. Their initial push is going to fall down, unfortunately, as I don't know. I think that thing ultimate from Terminator was a little bit of too much high value, right? Got about 3 to 4 people in that first push, and then Cheaper Town Hall came out a little bit late from City Hall. City Hall.
Wait, there we go. Hold on, Wolverine is going to be here as well. I didn't even notice Magicem's actually getting off of the Psylocke and on to my boy Logan over here. The question is, how are Pillarmen going to push through this? It's going to be a 1-for-1 Squirrel Girls, both finding a pick. Meteor M up in the air. Finlow not able to find anything except a Groot wall, unfortunately. Now Pillarmen are going to come attacking on out of here. Cabot looking for anything, trying to do as much damage on this Wolverine as possible, but Magichems does find the Groot, unfortunately. That Scroll Tsunami going to be trying to do a lot right now. Nice pick there. Magichems with another kill onto Large Wet, though. What a name. I always love, yeah, God, that name just gets me. But now Cabot as well has to get on out. Oh my God. AC Birthright are after him.
Yeah, the value of Team KC Birthright's picks are just way too good. Remember that they take a lot longer than Team Pillarmen to rejoin where Ratatasker is right now, but look at how good of a hold they're going for. I don't think we've really seen that big of a push. Hasn't even been able to round the corner yet. City Ocean trying his best on this Iron Fist, but the value just isn't there. All the ultimates are going to be sent out from Pillarmen, at least ones that they have at the moment, but the value still is just not going through. No one's health bar on the side of Team KC Birthright in any danger. Now, Magicem's going to get taken dangerously a little bit low, but that is still the Wolverine, and the ultimate from Terminator comes through again. 5 people launched up. 5 people eliminated in just a second, right? Freeze Dawn, there's the
wow.
Cabo and City Ocean should not really have that much luck longer as well. There goes 5. I mean, Terminator on
6.
the thing. Oh my goodness, this is just unstoppable.
Yeah, the Pillarmen really struggling here to find anything. They're getting these little picks here left and right, but they just can't make the space they need to with them. It's really unfortunate. KC Birthright now, 2 ultimates as well here for this push. 3 for the Pillarmen. I'm sorry, for the defense of KC Birthright. Finlow, maybe gonna find something with this. Yeah, there it is already. Meteoric rise of Magneto. Not going to find anything just yet. Kind
Last push.
did get kidnapped there by the Wolverine. Magic Gems won't be able to find it just yet. Omkabo does get one. City Ocean gets one.
No.
But that's a quadra kill for Magic Gems. Yeah. Can we make it a sextuple kill is the question. Are we going to be able to kill City Ocean, or is he's just moving like crazy? Oh my God, no, he gets one even. Wait, he was able to touch and get one. Wait, he gets 2. He gets Magic Caps as well. Wait, is he going to be able to get more? He gets 3. Oh my God, City Ocean, Shuvi.
What is he doing, man? How is he able to do this? How is he allowed to do this? He's holding 1v3 by himself on the backside, and this gives so much time for the Pillarmen to get the push. Unleashed is going to be City Ocean. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the ult, and locked down with the root from OG Buns, denied the entry. But look at the push onto Ratatasker. 7 seconds until City Ocean is going to come back. Kind is the only one with the ult on the side of Pillarmen. Actually, quite frankly, this entire lobby. But Terminator has the thing ultimate. We've seen how valuable this has been for the past few ults activated. 2 members down. Terminator trying what he can. Same thing for Kai, but he will get eliminated too. Overtime clock will tick down, and despite City Ocean's best efforts, it will only be that initial point taken, 100.52 meters for the Pillarmen.
And now they are going to be on the defense up against KC Birthright. Let's see now. Yep, City Ocean is going to get right back on that Iron Fist. They're going to see how long they can defend it. There's no way in hell.
Wow,
Let
are they gonna really
me
do it?
see it. Sarale, my boy.
See it, really?
You know what I'm looking at? The read.
This could be quite
Give me the
an
whole
interesting
4.
flip. Yeah,
Pick them all. Give me the whole 4. No, pick the thing and put Umkabo on Johnny. Do it. That'll be an insane amount of shielding. I'm so excited for City Ocean. I'm going to go into that VC right now and just scream.
It'd be nice if we could do that, huh? It'd be pretty,
Does he have the skin?
nice.
Hold on, I need to see Reed. Somebody go to Reed. I need to see. Does he have the Maker skin? Is he real? Do we have him? I need to know if the Maker is in play here, or if we're just talking about Reed Richards. You know what I mean? Please, man.
Wolverine is really cool to look at, but I want to see City Ocean. Where's City Ocean?
Reed. Oh, okay. The wedding skin is valid. That's valid. That's
Ooh,
valid.
that's a good one too, yeah.
The E-Dater skin is completely valid. That's okay. I completely understand. That's okay. That's
take
100%
those.
okay. Yeah, exactly. We Windows. All right. Well, let's see now how the Pillarmen are going to defend this. Reed is in play. I'm a happy camper, Shuvi. Please, God, don't tell me he's going to be the first one to go down, and I probably just cursed it.
Yep.
Yep, and now, hold on. I'm going to be watching this. Oh, it might actually be Kind. That's a whole lot of damage around the corner right there. Going to be just throwing out everything they have. There we go. Umkabo ends up killing Terminator. Trying to get the lamp down. There we go. Another lamp is down, actually, for both of these Wolverines. Bun's just going to be throwing those nuts left and right, trying to get as much poke damage as they can. The Scroll Tsunami already almost up. Only 80 health. Oh, yeah, there we go. Trying to get them up. Both Squirrel Girls are just about to have... Actually, no, I'm sorry. Umkabo not even going to have that ult barely at all just yet, but I believe that was the Scroll Tsunami actually already down. They're trying to push in with this now. What are they going to be able to find? City Ocean going to get beefed on up here and start smacking people. There we go.
Okay.
Ends up going down, but is going to be able to get a lot of damage off. Kind does find 2, but KC Birthright are finding picks left and right. How are the rest of the Pillarmen going to be able to hold this?
This is a little bit difficult, but the res did come back over onto large, but unfortunately will fall down yet again. Team KC Birthright, they have so much time to play with. A Magic Chem
Spider-Man
is on the Spider-Man, swapping over. Dude, I love the the picks that he is going for. Is he going to be able to get anything? Down goes Omkabo, and somehow the Spider-Man makes it out. 20 HP.
Wait, they're on point though. Look at that. They're holding somehow. Wait, here we go. City Ocean. You know how to play Raid, my man. You're a fellow Raid. I don't know how that Tux is still around, but here he goes. He's trying to do as much as possible, but they end up capturing it, and they have 4 minutes to push this. Hello, Alt-Tab, but here we go. Let's see now what they're going to do. Magic Chems finds one on the large wet.
Oh, this is not looking good for the Pillar, man. We might have ourselves a very fast, very extremely fast Central Park. I guess we're not going to be able to see that second staircase this time around. This is going to be rough. The Pillar men, they're starting to fall to pieces. Ashes is going to fall to pieces as he gets completely smacked down by Finlow. The counter matchup going through in favor. Terminator sitting up in the front will just demolish everybody from the Pillar men, and I think it might be time to regroup, my guys. Pillar men, you might have to look for that map too at this point.
Yeah, it's looking really rough. They are just getting decimated right now, left and right. Large Wedge trying to do as much healing and damage as possible, but Magic Chems has their number, and Ratatosker's just about to cross that threshold, Shuvi. Oh, it's not looking good. Kind finds one, but are they going to be able to touch it? Only a second. No. The Pillar men aren't able to hold it, and KC Birthright take map number 1.
Yeah, I actually kind of want to look at the stats after this game too, because I mentioned at the beginning of this round that I wanted to take a look at the 2 Squirrel Girl values that we saw from it. So if we could get the scoreboard before we maybe move it over onto us, Mommy will be able to get that MVP on the Cloak and Dagger as well. I mean, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's take a look at all of this. So for the matchup that I was looking at, they actually were about even. I mean, they both did their jobs. The Squirrel Girl value on Central Park has been absolutely incredible.
Yeah, no, absolute beautiful gameplay coming out, and I do love that Spider-Man and Squirrel Girl team up. I'm so happy we got to see that. I rarely ever get to see that. That's like one of the niche times that we actually got to see this, Shuvi. And my God, man, was that just a great game 1.
Yeah, it was so good, man. I think at this point, though, Terminator cannot be allowed to play that. He was so good.
He was thinking it. I don't know how else to describe it. Was indeed thinking it. God, you know, I really don't have any words for this, but I do know who has a lot of words for this. Shubi Srale, Aluk, we're going to be sending it right over to you now because, wow, what a game 1.
Thank you so much, guys. Look, as always, start us off. I have some thoughts, but I'm gonna collect them real quick.
You know, honestly, I'm geeking because when people play with me in rank and I see Squirrel Girl or an opportunity to play Squirrel Girl, I'm demanding Spider-Man. I am so ecstatic we got the team up here. Like the 50% damage increase that Spider-Man gets, the Spider Bomb that Squirrel Girl gets, those are 2 incredibly strong things. Spider-Man is already able to one-shot people with a combo, and Squirrel Girl, I feel like the Spider Grenade is way more consistent than her Mammal Bod, her Root, and just seeing it, yeah, I'm geeked. Thank you, KC Birthright, for pulling that one out.
Yeah, I'm glad to finally see Magic Chems doing a lot better. On some of the previous series, they looked really lost without their magic. But Wolverine, Spider-Man, they're looking really strong, actually.
Now, I know we had a mommy MVP, but yeah.
Don't say that.
I'm hearing Vix in the background screaming. But it was, Terminator on the thing. He was thinking it, like, KC Birthright had, like, a triple, they had the Triforce of death, basically, between Terminator, Buns, and Magic Chems, the Wolverine, Squirrel Girl, Spider-Man, the Thing. They were able to say, we are the 3 key points that you guys are going to focus because we're going to make you focus us. Why? Because we're killing you nonstop. Deal with it.
Yeah, also, don't forget about Finlow. That Magneto was the key cornerstone of that offense as well, because that bubble is saving them from being able to dive in so deep.
Yeah, earlier we saw that. Go ahead. Don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say,
I'm jazzed.
Terminator's performance on Thing, probably some of the best in the whole league at the moment. There was multiple 3 to 4 man ults that caught both supports and the DPS and just would completely shut down a whole fight on its own.
Yeah, like everybody on KC Birthright is really showing up today, and I feel like they need to, really pull that off. Actually, can you translate what we're just getting from production? Is that something we want to do?
Yes, so we're actually getting a sub mid-series. Ashes is out of the starting roster and X is in. I do not feel like I am familiar with X, actually.
This is a new person that they brought on recently. I can't remember if they were part of the signups at the beginning of the RRL. So very shocked. Ashes has been a performer, especially on Root, this throughout the league. So I don't know what to expect. Like, is this going to be enough for the Pillarmen to change up their whole approach to the game?
I think it is, because they're subbing out Ashes, which is one of their main tanks. When you change your tank lineup, you typically change the game plane around them. Different tanks are able to take different spaces, are able to fight for spaces differently, and are key integral parts for different strategies. If you switched out, let's say, Ashes, who primarily plays Groot, for, say, a Venom main, you have suddenly activated dive compositions for your team. We don't know what their hero pool is at the moment. We do know that they're likely going to be focused on that tank position, and it's probably going to change the way the entire team revolves around it.
Speaking of tanks, City Ocean on Mr. Fantastic trying to make it work again. I don't think we've seen, Fantastic really make an impact on any games played so far. Correct me if I'm wrong, because they missed a day last week.
We have not, but City Ocean is a read main, and it was actually working very well on that first point. The main issue that they had on the first point is when Large Wet used their ultimate on Loki, copying the Squirrel Girl instead of a defensive ultimate. Yes, the Squirrel Girl ultimate, I think, killed 1, maybe 2, but a defensive ultimate would have kept everybody alive, and they would have been able to reset the whole fight and actually win it.
I'm not trying to tell City
It's
Ocean
just a small thing.
I'm not trying to tell City Ocean not to play Mr. Fantastic, but if memory serves correct, it's only been Fantastic and Iron Fist. And yeah, but when you have a Loki who grabs the wrong support, man, or grabs the wrong ult, that just hurts so bad, because then you have your entire team plan goes out the window. You have to reset and rebuild your ult as well. So the whole economy just goes right out the window when you make a small mistake like that.
All right, let's see. So with these changes, what kind of adaptations are you expecting for them to do on Domination? Because it is such a different mode compared to the others.
Honestly, because we have Ashes stepping out for this Domination map, I really don't know what to expect for the Pillarmen. We're probably still going to see, City Ocean having those very frontline, very aggressive brawler type of champions. I wouldn't be surprised if Iron Fist got banned again, but at the same time, it seems that Birthright is okay with dealing with the Iron Fist. I think we're definitely probably going to see a Wolverine ban, if not a Squirrel Girl ban. It's just a question of, who gets banned first and where does that save come in. I really feel like that kind of pressure, the pick and ban, is there for the Pillarmen more than it is for Birthright.
Okay, so I did do a little bit of diving while we were waiting, since now that we have their sub's actual in-game name, I was able to take a look. They're a DPS main. I think we're going to see Kind and City Ocean play tank, and we're just going to have a much stronger reinforced DPS line.
Interesting. But are they still going to stick with the 3 duelist?
Well, we'll have to see. We do know Kind and City Ocean do flex with the DPS. Kind was playing Magneto for a little bit. City Ocean plays Thing. I'm interested to see how this is all going to come together.
I'm very curious because, I remember at the beginning of the season, we were definitely downplaying a lot of these, 3 role builds, whether it was 3 support, 3 duelists. We've seen 3 Vanguard come out, 222, depending on the team, everybody's bringing different things to the table, and I think that's very exciting. And I'm going to glaze over everybody here on the production team has been really doing a great job to highlight all of these different skill sets that have been coming out. Vic, Shuvi, yourself, I hope I'm adding some flavor here too, because thank you guys, everyone, for coming in and chiming in the Twitch chat, on our Discord. The Team Resilience shop is available as well. That definitely goes a long ways for supporting everything that we're doing as well. I don't have anything for notes though moving forward. How about you?
No, and I think we're good padding for time because everybody seems to be ready. We can bring it back to Vix and Shuvi and get on to our game 2.
Thank you, Vix and Shuvi. I'm Sarale, joined, of course, by Aluk over here on the cast. I had to get him just once. But
I've
yeah,
been with
of course.
this guy 4 years, and I still get caught off guard.
No, literally. I've caught 2v Tenpai. We've been a billion different things.
Yep.
Actually 20 different billion names for us. But yes, of course, welcome back to the caster desk, everybody. We'll be getting over here to Burn and T'Challa right now. Not even in a moment. It's going to be right now. That's how fast it is.
Now even you're getting caught off guard. There you go. Reflected right back at you. Burn into T'Challa. It's all going to come down to Team Pillarman on whether or not we can bring this over into map number 3. We've already broken the curse for the week. I'm so happy we got map number 3 in the last set. But this is going to be a series where I think map 3 will be really fun. Because imagine having City Ocean in Yggdrasil's path, right? If he does end up playing the Iron Fist in that specific series too, a lot of flank angles, as we could see, a lot of tight corridors where the Iron Fist could work out. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take a look at what the pick and bans are going to be, as the Magic, of course, will be banned out pretty early on. Magic Chem's just being permanently denied that character, which rightfully so, right? It's so
Jeff?
good on that character.
Jeff?
Yeah.
You see the Jeff?
I see the GF.
Please don't let it be a troll. Please let me see the Jeff. I need some Jet. There's the Iron Fist save again. I mean, they know. Yeah, knowing that they're going to save the Iron Fist, I'm surprised they just don't ban it first. I guess they're more afraid if they can play Bucky instead. I could understand it back and forth. It's they just need to find a way to deal with it, essentially.
And I really love the fact that we are seeing Birthright safe pick the Thing this time around. The amount of value that we saw from Terminator, we were talking about how they should not be allowed to get it, but because of the magic ban that needs to be prioritized against magic chems, the Thing safe pick is such a good response to that. Spider-Man going to be banned out, which is funny because I think they're the one that played it. Magic chems, I think, had like 4 characters played in the last map, which Spider-Man was one of them, but it could also be in response to that Squirrel Girl availability. Right, it's not going to be picked out from the side of the Pillarmen as of right now. Kind is going to be going over to their Moon Knight. I really like this pick if they decide to stick on it. OG Buns back on that Squirrel Girl. We'll see what the value is going to look like. Punisher selected in the end, though, for Kind to move on into Burnin' T'Challa.
Yeah, here we go. I believe we're going to be going over to the spaceport first, which is indeed correct. Lots of great characters picked out here for both teams. Let's see. They'll be able to use them to much success. There's no way.
No, you can't do this against City Ocean. You can't do this.
At City Ocean, please pick Mr. Fantastic for a front shot off in the Stellar Spaceport. Please. I am begging for it. I need that so badly.
Magic Chems is taunting City Ocean today because Magic Chems is playing extremely well today too, right? I don't think I really highlighted enough for Team Birthright, but in the first map, as I said, 4 different characters almost. It might have been 3, I'm not entirely sure, but every single one of them found the value, and that is so difficult to do, right? Because if you start changing characters in the middle of the match, you're going to lose out on your ultimate percentage values, but it really didn't feel like it was an issue for Magic Chems because he just does so well using the default kit of every single character he was able to play. So let's take a look at what ends up happening. Magic Chems will stick on to that Mr. Fantastic. Will City Ocean respond in kind as soon as he sees that pick? Are you going to allow this to happen for free, or will you hold your title?
Oh, here we go. Indeed, City Ocean going to be... Oh!
Oh my god, where'd he go?
Absolutely smacked down by the Gruden Magic Chems. This is what I love to see, is already going to be finding value with that Mr. Fantastic. Reed Richards is here for the game, it's looking like. With the 2. Here we go. Give me another one. City Ocean is going to be looking at that, but they're going to focus all their attention right onto Cloak and Dagger. Large wet turning into a puddle. My God, man, that was nasty.
You can't do this to City Ocean. You can't do it. But it's still going to happen regardless of whether or not the Pillarman won. And Magic M's holding onto this Reed like it is just a powerhouse. Powerhouse of the cell from Magic M's guy does not release anything. He does not want to let Team Pillarman out into the spaceport to begin with. There's still this one stuck inside of the corridors. This is going to be rough. Magic M's, he's going to beef himself up. He's
Fantastic.
got the ultimate bouncy house. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Does it get the value?
Hey.
Yes, he's so far getting it. OG Buns will clean out into it. The Squirrel is going absolutely ham. Down goes Tyne. And the control over the spaceport is just going to stay into the hands of Casey Birthright. Look at the ult values of this team. It's not even close to the Pillarman.
Yeah, not at all right now. Casey Birthright putting on a clinic right now for us. 3 more kills. My God. In the Reed, Shuvi, the value. That's my boy. Magic Chem's making me so proud.
Dude,
Keep me going.
City Ocean is getting knocked down the peg by Magic Chems. This is really brutal.
Yeah, that is indeed brutal. That is a mental game right there. The warfare going on upstairs is kind of crazy.
I thought the 0-3-3 yesterday was BM, but no, this is this is even worse.
Oh my God, this is crazy though. Only 10% more left here. Casey Birthright, are they going to be able to hold it? They have the ult from Invisible Woman to be able to kind of counter anything. Terminator as well, already going to be building that ult back up. There's a lot to talk about here. Yeah, Wolverine, but they're not going to be able to get anything except ult charge for the moment. They're going to be able to take out the Wolverine. Terminator actually goes down. For 1 right now. Magic M's find it. Does go down. There we go, Pillarman. That's what you need. Tons of kills coming up through. And Pyrrha now going to be the target. And that is the whole team of Casey Birthright down. Only 1 fight is needed to take this point, though.
Yeah, color me impressed. Pillarman actually ended up losing Large Wet pretty early on into the fight, and it was right after Intuit's Luna Snow ultimate disappeared. So the fact that they were able to hold it and find the picks one after another, well, actually, it wasn't a pick, right? They found the pick onto one and then immediately annihilated the rest. But color me surprised, Pillarman. You still have another chance. 23% being climbing, but this Wolverine is stuck in the middle of nowhere. We'll be able to find a little bit more open space to work with. Blue City Ocean has to be the hero that everybody is looking for. The lone wolf, he's getting the auto attacks. No one's looking at it, but the group walls are making it so difficult for this melee character to find the picks. His leap isn't going to find anything either, and the teammates are just falling down, rooted down in place. The group walls are making it impossible for City Ocean to find anybody right now. But 2 members of Casey Birthright gone. Terminator has the ultimate. Is he going to pop it right now or really hold it for the second? They get the point. Overtime is activated. Look at the members of Pillarman disintegrated into the void. Not enough time available, and we're going to start round number 2 with the Terminator ultimate available.
And we saw Groot going on up there for a moment, but no, yeah, right on over to Warrior Falls for what could be the last objective of this series. Casey Birthright can win this right here and now with that Reed Richards. Oh my goodness, Pillarmen, this would be a complete reverse sweep, Shuvi, if the Pillarmen are able to start it from here.
Yeah, we saw it in set 1. If we see it again in set number 2, this may as well be the longest day we've ever had for the RRL. It's gonna be awesome.
It's insane. My God, man, this is just absolutely disgusting. What's the? There's no way, right? There's no way, right?
They're challenging it. They're challenging it. Come on, answer, Pillarman.
Are they? Is Magic? Do you think he sticks with the jet? There's no way, right?
No.
Okay.
He needs to keep flexing. He needs to flex in both a literal sense and a physical sense.
Well, yeah, now he's really going to be flexing over there with that Reed. Let's see what they're going to be able to do here. Will the clinic be put back on for us? What will we be seeing as everybody begins to walk to point?
Here we go, Pillarman. your last stand on this map. If you win this last stand, then you get another one, but the opportunities are going to be low. The thing, both ramming against each other, trying to do whatever they can. But the damage output, I think, from KC Birthright is looking a lot better. Dowd is almost getting taken down. No, we'll stay alive. Value is pretty good, but Intuit has the ultimate, trying to hold the control over this zone as best as possible. Every single ultimate being invested. That is a fantastic root ultimate coming from Omkobo. Will start annihilating the members of Team KC Birthright. Imperia, I think you gotta get out of there. All right, good stuff. Maintains control over the center, but has a lot of ultimates invested for the Pillarmen. Luckily, they still have a few available, right? But the ultimate for KC Birthright, look at the percentages. 4 people on 50 to 60%. All of that's going to come out at once.
This is very nice as well. Let's see how long they're going to be able to hold this. Yeah, I'm really curious how they're going to be using these ults for this fight. KC Birthright are possibly going to be... Oh my god, it's Wolverine versus Wolverine now. KC... Oh, the group wall! Oh my god, that was really close. Nice, though. They're able to pop the Wolverine passive from Magic Chems, so that's going to be a lot missed out on in terms of self-healability, just in terms of being able to stay in there, I should say. Squirrel Girl about to have this ultimate as well. OG Buns, what are we going to be looking for here? 1 or 2 more nuts. There we go. Pillarman able to find 2, able to find 4. KC Birthright, they're struggling right now, Shuvi.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit of a mistake from OG Buns. That Squirrel Girl, you're going to fall down, smack them in the middle of the entirety of Pillarmen. It's okay, though. 64%. These pushes are actually coordinated pretty well from Team KC Birthright, but they still have yet another push available. Yeah, it's quite insane as well. Oh, we got our corner once again. Dowd's looking for it. He's been found out, though. Yeah, I don't think KC Birthright's going to let that happen.
Like, I'm really paying attention to the Squirrel Girl. There's going to be squirrels everywhere. There's going to be nut everywhere. Pause. But we just got to keep on going. 4 ults now. Oh! They're going to keep going. There we go. Finlow with 2. Large, Wet, and Kind will both be down after that. Now, what are we going to do? X, trying to look for anything. Scroll Tsunami going to be out as well. Hopefully it doesn't fall off the map just yet. Able to get X2 down, though. This is what KC Birthright we're looking for. A quick pit. Nice, actually, into it. That is a late death for them. They're going to be able to destroy that wall fast. Another wall down and another wall down. They just keep breaking down the walls. Terminator able to kill Umkabo, and Large Wet goes down it well. Don't get too cocky, though, just yet. They have to wait.
This is going to be a rough push from the Pillarmen, though. We saw how valuable the Squirrel Girl was earlier, and the Punisher ultimate is also available for Magic Chems. This straight Pillar is just going to be so difficult to push. But this time around, Pillarmen, they're taking the alternative route immediately. I love to see it. They noticed that so much value of the Squirrel Girl, they're not going to be able to contest against it, especially with the composition like this. We'll go for a different route to try pushing into the center. The diversion tactic is pretty good. Here we go. Chuck it in, but whoa, no damage left yet. Oh, the jump in, not going to find anything. Kind gets immediately taken out too. Here we go. Ultimate being invested from everybody on the side of Pillarmen. They want to get control back over onto the center point. Healing pack picked up for the Wolverine. Nobody's dead yet from the Pillarmen too. Kind did get taken down. He's starting to walk on back.
KC Birthright.
One by one. Birthright will fall apart though. Doubt on the Wolverine seems to be the answer.
And here we go. Finlow gonna be preparing the portal for the entirety of Birthright to hop on. And you already know what we're about to see. Yep, Terminator. I'm looking at it. Are we going to see a fat... What is this? Oh, my God. Are we going to see a fat clobber in time? I want to see it so badly. There we go. They're all going to jump back on point. Are we going to see... I'm really looking to Terminator here to come out massive. OG Buns as well. I believe just used that Squirrel Tsunami X2. Gonna find one already, though. Need this Punisher to go massive, but unfortunately will get targeted down. Buns will end up taking down City Ocean Terminator with a clobber in time as well. I don't think KC Birthright has this. It's a pick for pick again. Only 3 members left, though. Will they be able to do it? This woman does. I'm sorry, Cloak and Dagger has an ultimate here ready. They need to use it fast, though, if they want to actually be able to stay on the point. Wolverine just trying to get as much as possible. No, that is so unfortunate. Where's the Cloak and Dagger?
But they're all starting to pile back in again, right? KC Birthright, their death timers might have been... No, it's not going to happen. We are going to our 3rd round of Burn and T'Challa. Institute of Science will be locked up and ready to go.
I am very surprised that they did not try and use the ult to just try and hold this. I guess the call was to just save it for this then? I mean, that's all I can really think. Magic Chems now going to be over onto the Psylocke as we get a lovely look at the the research of, I believe they're researching vibranium here. If my, my lore is correct at the moment, but who knows, honestly. They could be searching, they could be researching anything over here in the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda. Yeah, I believe that's actually a big chunk of vibranium.
I don't know. It just looks like a rock to me.
Shuvi, whose shield is made out of vibranium?
Mine. It's Captain America's.
There you go, buddy.
I know that much. I'm not
there you
that
go, buddy.
Noob.
You never know, man. You never know. But here we go. Let's see if the Pillarmen are going to be able to take map number 2 and send us to a map 3, just like we've never had a day where both sets have gone to game 3, Shuvi.
Indeed, and this time around it's press X to doubt, but it's complete reverse idea of it. This man on the Wolverine has been doing some incredible work. Magic Them sitting on the Punisher will probably be a little bit more vulnerable to the Wolverine than I kind of wish it would have been the case for Finlow. Here we go, Agamotto to start off the round, landed on 3 people, and will be able to knock down into it from the start. Group will fall down as well. We should most likely be able to see one more kind. Not going to get taken down just yet, but City Ocean falls, and it will be the control taken away by Team Casey Birthright. But look at the ultimate economy for the Pillarmen. As soon as they get back onto the point, it should be pretty good. Groot ultimate with the Punisher as well as the Luna Snow ultimate. There's a lot of combinations that can still be done for the team.
And there we go as well. OG Bun's going to be up top, just trying to throw down as much damage as they can from the Squirrel Girl. The steps are I felt that. I've done that too. But the Groot ult coming on in. Very nice ult here, actually in response. That's 2 members of Pillarmen going to be down already. Magic Chem's looking for anything else. Punisher ult is there, but he's just going to be getting shotgunned around the corner. Might have to back up. Grappling away. Very nice. Kind to kill Impera as well, or Empire, my apologies, either way. But are the Pillarmen going to be able to take this? Oh, he's just sitting around the corner with this ult. Oh, actually able to get one there on the large wet. Maybe not going to be able to find anything else, though, just yet. Impera is back, and now they're going to have to use that Luna Snow ult to just hold the point. Magic Chems did go down on the other side of the map. Now here we go, going to be dancing across God of Thunder. Oh god, that corner is so tough for Thor. All these ults. Awakening Rune as well. Are we going to be able to take down the Punisher? OG Buns goes down. They're just trying to stall for time at this point to get as much percentage as they can. And here we go. Star-Lord, actually, Magic Chems is playing every character in the game at this point. Every DPS is under guy's belt. My god.
I don't want to say it like this because Iron Man actually exists in the game, but he's literally playing character Iron Man at this point. You got to bring everything out on the books. But for now, the control will be pushed back onto the side of Pillarmen. They have staved away the initial 1-by-1 push-ins from Casey Birthright to try to hold the percentages. But for the most part, their plan works. 79%. There is a long way for Team Pillarmen to go if they want to bring this over onto Yggdrasil's. Needs to hold the line as best as they can. Next 2 will get baited out by the Thor. Really nice play to bait out some of these skills from the Wolverine pretty early on.
Here we go. The stairs are taken out on the side of KC Birthright. No. Oh, OG Bun's able to find one of the healers already, and that is going to be rough. Falls down the pit, able to grab the health pack. Should be coming right back up soon. Magic Hems gets taken down on the side. Into it, actually finding that kill. Root ult out as well. I see the Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger and Luna ult both going out now. We're trying to build that ult up. When all this is out, the God of Thunder will reign. Are we going to see the Wolverine ult first? No, here we go. God of Thunder wasn't in time, though, a bit too early. And I think the Pillarmen are going to keep the point here for a do I see? Oh, City Ocean? Wait, back on Iron Fist. Hold on.
He's on it. He's on it. I think he's trying to look for whatever small edges, small advantages he could finally find. With the Wolverine, there was a lot of chaos that this Iron Fist can put out. They both have their ultimates, Cheaper Town Hall as well as the Wolverine ultimate available for the team. We are going to see it activated at all. There's a punch through, bringing back the
Wolverine
but he gets sniped down instead. Kind also eliminated as well. The DPS is just not going to be there. City Ocean trying whatever he can, but his health bar starting to drop. He's not going to be able to stay alive either.
3 against 4.
3 to 4. You're right. Groot is trying his best to stay alive, try to hold control over the zone as well, but they're slowly but surely being pushed away. 93% for the Pillarmen. They just have to hold for a little bit longer, but if these deaths start being stagnated, it's not going to be good. But Omkabo finds the pick against the Thor, and now this kind of evens it out. Everybody from the Pillarmen now starting to come back into the center, and Pyra trying their best to hold the overtime as much as possible. This is the last map. Don't need to hold your ultimates, just send it the moment you find it. Magicam does have the Star-Lord ultimate available now too, right? As soon as they come back, it's gonna be good, but the Groot ultimate locks the members of KC Birthright down, and that is the control to Pillarmen. Thor trying to hold, but he's by himself. Down he goes, and that's it! We're going to Yggdrasil's.
We're going back to Yggdrasil, and this is our first day with 2 map number 3, Shuvi. Oh my god.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The Pillarmen holding strong will take us to that 3rd map. I love to see it, and this is where the real fun begins for you, Vix. Real fun begins for me, Omkabo. What a beautiful Groot ultimate at the end to round everything out, right? It is just a perfect picture finish for Team Pillarmen. That'll bring us straight into map number 3.
Yeah, beautifully done there. And let's see if the Pillarmen are going to be able to do what even happened before. Is this going to be a reverse sweep again, Shuvi?
Are we going to have another series where it could be the longest series of the entire RRL? I don't know. There's a decent amount of contests that they're going to have to go for, right? Because in the first set, 8 seconds left on that second point, I should say. And then on the other side, I think it was 14 seconds. So if you want to have ourselves a very, very long series, there's still a lot of things that these teams have to do. But still, the Pillarmen have crossed that first threshold. We are going to the 3rd map. They still have a chance to take away the series.
Well, to tell us a little bit more about what happened in game 2 and going into game number 3, we're going to be sending it right on over to the analyst desk. Gentlemen, take it away for us.
All right, welcome back, guys. We're going to give them a bit of a break because they have been at it all day long. Now,
this is
I'm going to start off with the draft phase, actually. So, we saw the ban on Bucky and the ban on Spider-Man from Team Birthright. And you might wonder, why did they do these things? Well, X2 Doubt, the player that was subbed in, doesn't have a fully private profile. And you can see through their hero listings and like most recently played, as well as like how much time they have on everybody. They play a lot of Bucky and they play a lot of Spider-Man. So immediately they just looked at the unknown variable, banned out their most played characters, and said, we don't want to deal with that.
Honestly,
so hopefully that clears some things up for the casters.
Yeah, like honestly, having the Spider-Man ban, I think, was the most impactful thing. Because Birthright did save the thing, but you know, they didn't really have a lot of follow-up. I thought Birthright was going to be able to pull out with the 2-0, especially with like the disrespectful read play over in the space port as well from Magickims. But you know, Magickims decided to keep switching characters and trying to find something new to gain the edge over the Pillarmen, and the Pillarmen looked a lot more comfortable in a domination situation rather than convergence.
Yeah, I was pretty confused because Magickims looked good on the Wolverine, but every time I was like, oh, they're finally getting into the groove of Wolverine, they switched off of it. It was so confusing. How many times do we have to play musical chairs with our hero pool?
I mean, if you want to splash about and try to, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I feel like I was just about to say something horrible. But if you want to keep switching characters, I mean, you're also resetting your ult timer. You ruined some ult economy. It just did not look good. Like over in Central Park, KC Birthright looked very strong. Round 1, KC Birthright again looked strong, but nothing they could do made sense as we were over on Warrior Falls. There was also a very awkward portal there at the end, and just the synergy just went right out the window, and Pillarmen were able to clean it up. If KC Birthright can't figure this out, they're going to go into week 4, just like Mojangle, 0-3.
Yeah, that won't really be a good look for them. I do wonder how the ban in Big Phase is going to shape up, actually. because we've seen OG Buns play almost exclusively Squirrel Girl throughout the entire RRL, and at this point, I kind of want it to get banned.
Honestly, like, I think OG Buns is doing well. I think every Squirrel Girl is doing great, but I think it's a character that's setting up the plays rather than being as impactful, because, you know, the arc can be very awkward unless you're skilled with it and timing, aiming well. It can be, you know, just as detrimental as it is beneficial. So that's why you want that other player or set of players, in some cases with like Magneto, to clean up those kills. We did see that earlier with Terminator on The Thing consistently. Magikins on Spider-Man and Wolverine. OG Buns were making sure everybody's health bars were low. And this time that just didn't pan out.
Yeah, but we are going to be seeing a pretty big difference. Domination, very central fight locations, a lot of different paths and a lot of elevation differences, especially with Burn and T'Challa. But Yggdrasil Path has a lot of long lines of sight, which are very good for hit scan players, which at the very beginning, X played hella. So we might see those hit scan characters come out from them, and we might see a more back to front, long team. I said back to front. I mean front to back. Longer team fights rather than this dive centric thing that they've been playing with the Wolverine and the Thing. We're probably going to see a very different game for Game 3.
Yeah, honestly, we keep talking about it all night. And note again, breaking the mold. If they want to go with flyers, they have to ban the Iron Fist. Iron Fist just like chases everybody down too hard. So, you know, I really think that the Iron Fist needs to go out first. But I understand they want to make sure. Pillarmen also want to ban out Magic. They don't want to see X over on Birthright doesn't want to see X over on Pillarmen with Bucky as well. Now we haven't seen the Bucky performance, but you know they're able to read it and they're banning it out. So Iron Fist is going to continue to be a problem. You gotta answer that with something.
If they do end up banning the Iron Fist, we're going to see Bucky, and I really, really hope we see it. That's all for me, though. Do you have any closing thoughts before we get into our Game 3?
Just, you know, good luck, because this is Game 3, 2 matches. I'm excited. Let's get into it.
All right, Vic, Shuvi.
Take it away, boys.
Yeah. You go. My throat's dead.
Okay, let's go straight into the map then. Me too, dude. My throat is burning up right now with how hype these matches have been. Yggdrasil Path. Our final map of the night. It's going to be the final map of the weekend. What an amazing series we have had so far. I am going to have a lot of fun with this ban and save phase because both teams have learned so much about each other's team compositions throughout the entire course of the night, and I don't think it's going to change at all. We are, of course, going to start out with the Magic ban. But there's a lot of things that Magic can play.
Yeah, that was a character ocean last time we saw, I believe.
Yeah, unfortunately, the ocean's on the other side, though, right?
Well, I mean...
all right,
Dang.
So we're going to start out with the Bucky ban. As usual, Loki is going to be Save Pig and Pyra on the Yggdrasil. I actually like this. I think Loki has been pretty valuable. We even saw it in the first set as well. A lot of Lokis have been able to get some really valuable picks off. We're going to see the Wolverine again, Save Pick now for Dell. Well, I don't think it was Save Pick. It was actually something else, if I remember correctly. But Dell will be back on that Wolverine. I loved their Wolverine in that second map, too. So, love that Save Pick. What are we going to see for our final ban for the Pillarmen, though? What are your options?
I am very curious.
I love that.
This. Yeah, they want to get OG Buns off that. The question is, in turn, what will Casey Birthright want to get rid of for the Pillarmen? Is it going to be the Iron Fist? Yeah.
No! It would have been funny, right? Just targeting each individual player would have been the most hilarious thing ever. But no, we are going to see the Luna Snow ban coming out from Casey Birthright to finalize our ban and save phase. Doubt, as well as the City Ocean, there was no doubt.
Yeah, I'm honestly, God, this is gonna be fun. Do you think we're gonna see Iron Fist for the whole game? Is the question.
Ooh, that's a great question. Iron Fist is going to be pretty interesting in this one because there's a lot of open areas, but at the same time, there's also a lot of good flank angles in this map as well. City Ocean and Doubt are going to have to find really good paths to divert the attention away for Casey Birthright. After all, you got to push the convoy on this map, so if you're able to push the focus away, it might not be that bad.
Yeah. I am actually very curious to see what they will be doing here. I want to see another rocket, honestly. I've been really loving the defense holds, but I want to see a rocket. Give me a rocket.
Yeah, could pair it up with the Punisher, right? It's not like it's terrible. I will say it's a lot more valuable in my opinion, especially at this high tier of caliber with the Bucky that's just been permabanned throughout this entire course of the series. But I think Kind is an absolutely fantastic Punisher. If you pair it up with something like the Rocket, then it could be good. But we're going to start it out with something simple, similar to what we saw in the last set, just setting up the turret at the beginning. As soon as the gates go down, he's going to start firing away.
And there we go. He's looking for anything to fire at. You saw there for a moment. Yep. But where are we going to find anything, though? Shooting into that little corridor right there. Actually, very nice. Going to be trying to get a lot of that chip damage off. I can see Iron Fist up there in the air. City Ocean going to be diving in now, trying to find anything. Will we see it, though, is the question. Has to kick on out, unfortunately. Groot with the wall is going to be on up as well. Wait to see where the big wall goes. Curious if it's going to be more of an aggressive one or if it'll be a little bit more defensive just due to him wanting that extra health. City Ocean be up top. Magicchems now be big there for a moment, trying to beat anybody, but now let's see what Terminator, who, you know, was on the thing before, but now what do you think of them on the Hela?
I'm okay with this, but at the same time, their value as the thing was just way too massive. These Groot walls are also making it extremely annoying for the members of Casey Birthright. Finlow and Magicchems will fall. That means a good chunk of that front line is going to disappear. Bun sitting up at the front side, but this Doctor Strange by himself is not going to be able to do too much up against something like the Wolverine, which is actually dead, and the Iron Fist. They will be the last one remaining right around this convoy. Will get taken down. It's going to be a full reset coming through for Birthright. I love where this is going for Casey Birthright. They're going to flip it around for Finlow. Iron Man, I don't...
Please pick it.
I don't know about that one, but you're waiting for it. City Ocean, this is some really nice angle. I love the angles that I get to see whenever I take a look at City Ocean's play this Iron Fist map. Here we go, though, holding for the last checkpoint. For the first checkpoint.
Well, yeah, it's okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the Pillarmen just able to actually find 3 people. Make it 4. Yeah, and now, and let's make it. Hold on. Leave him alive. Leave it. No, leave him. No.
Would have been actually nice to do that because then this deaths would be so much more stagnated. Although, if you're taking the checkpoint now, it technically doesn't matter because now the other team the defenders have a lot better spawn point. But if you do that, Groot walls, ayo.
Yeah, Terminator already down around there. My goodness. Now let's see, trying to take down these Loki clones. Although that was Loki actually for a quick moment there. We're a little bit deep though. I feel like I don't know if it's just Magicchem's now gonna be ulting. Okay. My God, that is crazy. Now gonna be going on in. Yeah, Cloak and Dagger in the back. Okay, here we go. Great bubble there, actually going to be providing hopefully a lot of healing, but the team's going to be walking up now. Oh, and now on the Pillarmen, they're going to be in the back. Oh, X with some big ults. That's 4 members down for Casey Birthright. Make it 5. Wow, that was a beautiful ult.
I have a feeling Sorali's going to say something about that push from Birthright. Everyone was so split. Now, it was a big initial misstep, I think, from Kind because he was so far split out, but then Magicchems goes way too far in the back by himself as the Reed. You can't really do anything about that either. It's tight corridors everywhere. It's not like everyone else on your team is going to be able to freely push on out. Luckily, they were able to stop the convoy right before it gets to the checkpoint. We really have, like, 0.5%. Never mind. The convoy was picked off and it was going to go straight through that second checkpoint, but the push is coming through and it's actually working out for Team Casey Birthright. Unfortunately, the spawn point is literally right there, gentlemen. Did they get the checkpoint? Oh, they didn't. Oh, this is actually kind of nice. Oh, they did. What the heck? I'm getting baited.
No, they were able to get it. No, no, it's okay. They were able to get it.
I'm sad.
Yeah, nah, it's all good though. I mean, you could shed the big 2 at the top. You know, that's always the yeah.
I was just looking at the bar.
The fat number 2. Don't worry about it. I got you. I've been playing this for a while.
There you go.
I've been playing these games for I've played these games before.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Well, now let's see how the Pillarmen will tackle checkpoint number 3, as OG Buns is going to be able to find one on the side of Birthright, but X2 able to find 2 with another kind, is able to get a kill into Magic M's as well, and I think that's how they're going to tackle this.
Well, he's quite literally tackling it.
Wow.
There it is.
My God. Well, now Casey Birthright has to group back on up, Shuby. Figure out what to do from here, huh?
Yeah, and the problem is, with a composition like the one for Team Pillarman, I think that last checkpoint might be the roughest to hold. These tight corridors and just twists and turns with the elevation is going to make it so much easier for City Ocean and Down to get control over this. But Terminator, he's got to get the shredding going, but on the backside, Iron Fist will get ripped to pieces.
Only
Terminator
one
goes down, though. It's going to be the Punisher ultimate responded in kind. Quite literally, actually, because he's also named kind. I'm funny. No, but oh, this is not good, man. Mousie's going to have to back away by themselves as well. The convoy is pushing 100 meters out now. The rest of the members of Casey Birthright slowly pushing their way on in, but you know that's not going to be allowed to happen unless Kind gets taken down. Omkobo will be able to pick off Magic Hems. Down goes Empira, and it seems to be a solid lockdown for the Pillarmen as the members of Birthright will start to fall to pieces. This is the Pillarmen we wanted to see beforehand.
Yeah.
We are finally be able to see that convoy push into that third point. No, okay, there we go. Push.
Nah, yeah, I mean, big thing there, Finlow trying to hop on Captain America, but just not working one bit. Very unfortunate there, trying to get back onto point. Cap, a decent staller, but God, I don't think that was the pick there.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Well, either way, now it's going to go over to Team Casey Birthright. A lot of time left, by the way, for the Pillarmen too. Assuming this does go into overtime, Casey Birthright has their work absolutely cut out for them.
Yeah.
If their initial push is bad, they're going to run out of time extremely quick.
Yeah, no, I'm actually curious. Oh, God. City Ocean is trying to walk with it. Here we go. Now, he's going to be on the Mr. Fantastic for the defense, while the side of Casey Birthright, they're going to have a Loki. They will have the Doctor Strange as well, but what are the other picks? I'm looking at the 4 question marks up there. Looks like they're probably having some intense discussion of what they want to go.
Yeah, will Magic Hems match this, right? If we see a Reed versus Reed matchup, I think it's... Okay, personally, just from what I've seen so far today, might go over to Magic Hems, but he's going to stick onto the Punisher instead. It's a classic pick that we've seen so far on the attacking side for Yggdrasil's. Just set up the turret at the beginning, and we saw how far it allowed the convoy to push out. The first big bend is going to be super easy for this team to push through. Let's see how it goes. They should pick. We got 1 second to go.
We kind of have to get on out there right now. It's
there we go.
Yep.
Where's
there we go.
going?
We have our supports. Yeah, I'm curious to see, is it going to be a second tank? Maybe they're doing a little bit of scouting first, actually, which is understandable. It's going to be the triple support, actually. Singular tank with the Doctor Strange. No, over now onto the Namor. Oh wait, yeah, no, that would have. Yeah, sorry, apologies. I forgot the Loki. He just looks like everybody else. So it's, I forgot about that. That's why I didn't notice him. But and now it looks like Finlow over here forced to already use the bubble, unfortunately. I do like the Namor though. Trying to throw them up top, but City Ocean just going to be walking onto them. Magic Hems with a side angle over here as well. He can take an awfully low X2. Unfortunately, already going to go down. That's going to be the first pick here, I believe. Magic Hems going to get taken almost very low there by Kind in the back. Here gets a kill onto Intuit. Large Wet going down as well. Kind now. That's multiple members of the Pillarmen down. Unfortunate.
Well, this is a pretty good push from Team Casey Birthright. I was talking about how they needed to make sure they pushed this in really, really quickly, and they do end up getting the angle for it. Really nice play. Magic comes diverting a lot of attention away for the Pillarmen. It makes it easier for Finlow to get the damage in. Same thing for Empira. I think Empira's DPS output on this Loki so far has been absolutely incredible. Their positioning on these clones have been really nice too. The 1, 2, 3 is working out really well for Team Casey Birthright on this first checkpoint push.
Yeah, it's looking good for them at the moment. Lamp used there for the Loki. Here's to see how Magic Hems tries to capitalize on anything on the side. Just about to have that ultimate. Finlow going to be over there with them. Dagger ult used as well. Pillarmen, what are we going to see? Do have the Sue ult about to possibly come out as a response to anything. There it is. What are they going to be able to find the picks they need in time? Pillarmen.
They're just waiting.
Yeah, this is going to be very tough. There we go. That's what we want to see. Pillarmen with a great defense so far. Magic Chems with the ult as well. It's just picks left and right, but Casey Birthright able to find so many here. City Ocean goes down, and now it's up to Kind, who I believe is going to go down, and that is going to be Casey Birthright taking the first checkpoint.
Yeah, I just like the timing from Magic Chem. He saw that the Invisible Women's Sue ultimate was actually available for their side, so decided to hold on to theirs, wait out the enemy's Sue ultimate, and as soon as that ends, immediately sends out the ultimate. Damage output from the Psylocke is looking extremely good so far. Now the question is, will Magic Chems hold on to this Psylocke pick, right? We've seen them switch over so many times in the past. I think I'm liking them on this Psylocke so far. A lot of people from Pillarmen have not been able to deal with this. That's, oh my god, that was really close. Okay. Oh,
yeah, I know. Oh, X2 actually going to find one on the Magic Chems, though, so it's a 1-for-1 at the moment. City, though, oh yeah, this is what I like to see. Aura farming right up close, but I think that is going to be death, unfortunately. Terminator able to get that final pick. Now, Buns, another one. This is beautiful. Casey Birthright. I'm loving what they're doing here on their attack.
Yeah, but this is the corner. This is the corner that a lot of teams have been having trouble on, trying to get the push in. Dr. Strange luckily is able to just jump over the group walls. Now Team Pillarmen have to regroup. No ultimates available for that team just yet. We actually just got the Sue ultimate available too. But Buns already has the Eye of Agamotto. That could be problematic. Really close for Finlow to get taken down, but will actually not end up getting taken down.
City Ocean.
Eye of Agamotto is about to come up line. When are they going to send it? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, bam! 2 members taken down. 2 members gone. 2, 3 down. Kind's gonna get ripped to pieces. Otomo down as well. That is a beautiful, beautiful Eye of Agamotto out from OG Buns.
This is very rough. I wonder, is City Ocean going to try and touch here? No, it doesn't look like it. They're just going to try and hold this last point. 3 minutes 52 on the clock for them. I believe even if they push it fully enough, they might even out on time between these two teams, but it's going to be Finlow already going down. Are we going to see a Groot ult here? Wouldn't be a terrible thing to try and just confirm the fight with this. Not just yet. You're in a Crunch Smart production team as well. There's the Groot ult. Hold on. Now we go. Now we're talking, honestly. I love this at the moment. City Ocean. There it is. The ultimate coming on in. Are we going to see anything with it, though? Trying to put out as much damage as possible, but all these support ults coming out right now. It's just not there. It's so rough. Still has to block it. Everything available. Lamp goes out. There's the Eye of Agamotto. Kicks him back, but is it going to be enough? Doesn't die just yet. Still has the block and everything. City Ocean keep going down. Reverse Eye of Agamotto. That is massive. And the Pillarmen are taking KC Birthright to town right now.
Oh my god, what a beautiful response. It's going to be a team ace onto the hands of Team Pillarmen. What a beautiful response. You are absolutely correct. Kind has been finally able to overtake OG Buns on their Eye of Agamotto value. What an incredible ultimate too. It looked doomed with the initial cheaper Town Hall because they couldn't get anything out of it, but then immediately responded in kind. Now nobody has ultimates available on the map right now. This hold is going to be pretty even unless somebody can land some really nice snipes. OG Buns down, Magic Chems down. Pillarmen are holding this.
They're doing it. They are indeed doing it. Casey Birthright now will have less time if they're able to push this all the way, but one fatal mistake from the Pillarmen could cost it. But they have to lock in. City Ocean I saw on a flank angle there. I'm sorry, I'm sitting fully up for this right now. I am invested. Trying to go onto the healers right now. There's the kick, getting a lot in the block as well. Trying to get onto the tanks now with these punches. Are we going to see? Yes, OG Buns goes down and Pyrrha down now as well. Time and City working in tandem, one after the other, going a little deep, but this is okay. Not going to have to use it just yet, Shuvy. And that's Casey Birthright again, not finding anything, and that cart's backing up.
Dude, it's this third checkpoint, man. How do you deal with this freaking Iron Fist that's going to appear out of nowhere while you're so focused on dealing with this Groot? You got the Groot walls to deal with, you got the Iron Fist to deal with. Cheaper Counter activated too. He's just going to insta-send it. He wants to get the damage in, but I don't think it's going to happen. He's a little bit by himself. But the Groot wall actually opens him up to keeping keeping himself alive. The
Gets
damage output
one!
is there. He gets Mousy. Oh my goodness, but Magicim's ultimate activated too, trying to deny what he
Couldn't
can.
get over the
Into it's
wall.
gonna fall down first. Yeah, unfortunately couldn't get over the
There's
wall.
two.
Okobo is also gonna fall down. But remember, the spawn spot for the Pillarman is right around the corner. It's not gonna be that far away
Nice.
of a push. 2 members down, traded out for Team Pillarman.
They're still
and
not on
Pyro's
it,
also
though.
gonna fall down. How are they denying this so much? It's been pushed further
They've
back.
just- look.
It's been pushed out.
Wait, Finlow might actually fall as well here too. Look at him, he's chasing him by the air. Oh my god, doesn't have the block though. That's gonna be 2 members going down. My god. And just barely 40 seconds left for Casey Birthright.
I mean, this is impossible, man. For Casey Birthright, even if they get the push, which is going to be difficult because of the Groot on the side of Omkabo. Look at these walls. It's denying every instance of pushes. You can't get this convoy past this corner point. And even if you do, even if you get the overtime, you have so little time remaining on your side. You gotta find something now. This is the last attempt that Casey Birthright will ever have, most likely, in this series. But the Groot ultimate pulls in 5!
Oh my
Instant clean
god.
sweep! Oh my god, Mousy just remaining alive, and Pyra down to
The
2
Pillarman!
days to finish out the series. Pillarman and Okabo rounds it out with a 2-1 reverse sweep.
Yeah, baby. That's what they needed. They cooked. My god, man.
Let's one of the cleanest. How are we? Dude, we finished 2 series in a row with the greatest Groot ultimate I have seen in a long time. Right? Well, I say a long time, but it's only been a week since I played. But these Groot ultimates to round out both of the series, such a fitting end to both. Omkabo, I raise my glass to you. That was incredible.
Yeah, that was beautiful, man. Oh my god, dude. Just what a victory, dude. I don't even know what to say about that. And because they did so well, I'm going to eat all these wings by myself, man. Just for them. For you guys doing such a good job, I deserve these wings. What a beautiful ending. How about we send it over to our analyst while I stuff my face? Gentlemen,
Yeah.
take it away. What a game.
I feel bad for Birthright.
Oh my goodness. Look, do you want to start us off? I need to collect myself.
Oh my god. Everybody, like, okay, first off, the production team go crazy. I love this team so fucking much. But I love these fights so much more. Oh my god. I don't care. Intuit definitely got MVP in the game stats, but it was on Cabo, on the Groot, making sure that the 1, 2, 3 build, the triple support just doesn't matter. Those walls are stopping everything. They had Loki to use multiple support ults, but it wasn't enough because Groot was there to say, no, eat some wood. And just like Vix is going to eat some wings, they ate it all up. It was the Pillarmen who take the win.
Yeah, honestly, an incredibly stellar performance, top to bottom, for this entire Pillarman roster. Honestly, I have a strong feeling that if X was playing from the very beginning, it would have just been a 2-0. But
Honestly.
I understand, especially because Lilith is the coach. You want to get other players to have experience, let them play in these higher level lobbies, give them some feedback, and just let them try things out.
Like, I can't deny how much X2 Doubt comes in, makes such a difference. I thought it was going to be Casey Birthright from the beginning. I said it before. And then Casey Birthright comes in, has a really bad defense, but looked very strong in their attack run. And Pillarman, again, just says, no, you're done. You're going to go into week 4 with 0-3. It's going to be a last place tiebreaker for Casey Birthright and Mojangles next week on the RRL, which starts at 7 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. And oh my god, like, Magic Kims came out with Psylocke. There was some wonderful synergy with OG Buns, the ultimate synergies that I was waiting to see, and it just was not enough.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a little confused why they still kept running the triple support towards the tail end of that game there. Thing was perfectly open. Terminator could have played it. I feel like they really needed a second tank rather than this third support for some reason. I guess they were fearful of like the dive, but I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, Fly did start, Finlos did start this series. over here on the Yggdrasil path on Hulk. It didn't pan out. They even banned the Luna, so you're still not seeing a lot of dividends coming out with Namor. And it just felt like they weren't sure what else to do. I think OG Buns and Magic did, like I said, I'm going to glaze a little bit. They did well with the Psylocke ults, with the Doctor Strange ults, but like Finlow, for the most part, felt like he was just trying to stay alive. And they had 3 supports.
Yeah, I'm honestly really confused. There's so much that could have went better there. Although I will say, Impera, I don't know how to say their name, but they did fantastic. There's a reason why the Loki got protected.
Emperor.
And easily, they were like the best player on that team.
That's got to be Emperor. Like who plays Loki like that as a healer and a second DPS in a way, without a name like Emperor? That's how I'm reading it at the very least. And I think they definitely had a lot of opportunity to make a difference. But again, they banned Luna and not the Iron Fist. Like, don't get me wrong, X2 Doubt was definitely huge. Combo, huge. Kind, huge. But the pressure that you just get by having Iron Fist there is still so much. And they allow City Ocean to get away with it again and again and again. And he's not even playing Bucky.
Yeah, there was a lot that went wrong here. But instead of focusing on what went wrong, let's focus on what went right. Omkabo, City Ocean, X, Kind, who we thought was just a DPS player, but did a phenomenal job on Strange.
Oh my god. The shields are coming up at the right time. Like, the only time I felt pressure is when Magickims was able to play off angles and kind of steal the focus a little bit. And that was as they were pushing the S corner leading up to the inner gates at point 2. But yeah, once they get into the hallway leading up to point 3, Kind of got to sit back, protect his team, and let them go to work.
Yeah, it was quite critical towards the end of that. I think I'm pretty much all said and done. How about you, Alok?
I just want to kind of glaze a little bit over what we're facing next week. We just started off, like I said, 7 p.m. Saturday, right here, Team Resilience on Twitch. Don't forget to follow the Twitter, watch RRL. We're going to be starting with Casey Aries and the Pillarmen. The Pillarmen coming off a strong start against a stronger team, though. So let's hope that the coaching really pays off because, Casey Aries, always looking good. We have Nightshade versus Militia. Militia kind of looking a little weak today, but, Nightshade's... I don't even want to touch that match. What happened yesterday, the 0-3, Mojangles versus Birthright are, last place tiebreaker basically, and I don't know who to really lean towards on that. And then wrapping it up on Sunday is going to be KC Strikers and Moonlights. So if I wasn't excited about the RRL before, after tonight getting 2 back-to-back map 3s. I'm locked in.
You and me both. I'm gonna have to do a lot of homework for next week's games, but you know what I want to do first?
You want to sleep?
Oh no, I think my duo had the right idea. I'm gonna go stuff my face with this bag right here.
Oh my god. That is so perfect. I ape, so I'm excited. I'm gonna go play some games myself and hang out on Discord, the Team Resilience Discord. I'm sure Ahmad can drop it in chat, and yeah, it seems like everybody's hungry but me.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for being here at the RRL. Remember to follow all the socials, join the Discord. We have a lot going on, and we even have a new Twitter, which, look, I believe you remember the handle because I am a filthy degenerate who doesn't use Twitter, so I don't remember.
RRL what? Watch RRL? Which is it? Oh my god. Watch RRL. Man, that
yes,
wouldn't stop.
Thank you so much. Yeah, but I actually am feeling very hungry, so thank you all for being here. Remember to follow. We will catch you guys next week for a bunch more exciting games.
Hey, Brazilian shop as well. Don't forget to buy some merch and support the stream. Yay!
You know what? Yeah, throw us to that ad before we go off to the 10-minute timer. We need that again.
Hi guys, my name is Lovelier and I'm a content creator for Team Resilience. The best way to show off my resilience is with my favorite product, the Dear Person Behind Me hoodie. I love this hoodie so much, from the way that it fits to the color. My favorite thing about this hoodie is the message on the back. You never know what somebody is going through, and you never know who's going to read it. So it means a lot to me that I could just spread a little bit of positivity just by wearing a hoodie. I wear this hoodie so much that it's not even white anymore. If you want to match me and get the same hoodie, you can use my code LOVELIER at checkout. And don't forget, orders over $100 US is free on shipping.